restrain me. You can search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for with the key. Oh, 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 yeah. I said lock me up for with the key. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Lock me up for with the key. Baby, it's a lockdown, baby, you drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping, your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for with the key. You gotta take away the key, my baby. Lock me up for with the key. Keep me in there. Lock me up for with the key. Hey, pretty baby, come and save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it without your love, and I got nowhere to go. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break.
Near and dear to
The time is now. E3 2017 begins now. It's Saturday. I don't know why we set this all up in here a day early because we're here for Electronic Arts. I'm Jeff Gerstmann. You're watching Giant Bombs coverage of E3 2017.
E3 seems longer now.
Yeah, it is. A full day.
It is actually longer.
It's
now.
actually full on.
When did this creep up on us? Is this the first year we've done a Saturday?
Yeah,
thing?
this is the first day that there's been.
California state legislature is out of control.
I know. We have to rein this in. We are a little under half an hour from the start of EA's press conference. I'm Jeff Gerstmann. Joining me at the table here, we got Dan Reichert down there at the end.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm doing great. I'm excited.
Good. Brad Shoemaker's here. Hello. Yes. Down at the end there, we got Vinny Caravella.
How you doing? I am very excited for this E3.
Yes.
I am so excited for this E3.
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole new world. We're going to punch forward.
It's a whole new E3. We're going to punch through. That's the slogan.
We got a clean chalkboard back.
That's
there.
right.
Oh, yeah.
It's world of possibilities.
Anything can happen.
Ben Pack is here.
Anything can happen at E3. It's my first, so I hope it's good.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. No guarantees. Alex Navarro,
I love art.
what do you guarantee?
I love art.
All right.
I love the electronic art.
Okay. Electronic arts it's the third art.
Here's my guarantee. BioWare Skate 4. Okay.
Okay.
That's what Project Dylan is.
It's an RPG.
It's a car PG, but instead of cars, it's skates.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
I heard it was Star Wars Skate 4.
I heard it's a virtual fidget spinner.
Finally.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's going to
good.
be really exciting. So no, I mean, we do actually know a handful of the games that are going to be
Name
shown
one
today.
game.
Need for Speed Payback.
John Madden, the game.
John Madden, the game,
Yes.
which is not a football game.
No.
No, it's a
it's a
simulation.
bold new move. It's a
BioWare's.
BioWare
Yeah.
Edmonton's
It is
John
a-
Madden.
yeah.
Reboot. Yeah.
Project Dylan is actually a driving simulator where you pilot the Madden Cruiser from. Basically, they wanted to replace Desert Bus with something that could last like another 100 years.
So what Need for Speed Payback?
Yep.
Have we seen stuff from it?
They put out a trailer.
Yeah.
It's like 3 protagonists, and you're getting revenge.
Okay. Payback.
Yeah,
it's-
it
if
looks a
you
little
want
more
to.
action movie style, like a little more like, hey, those guys people like those Fast and the Furious movies. What if we did some of that?
Sure can't afford that license, but hey.
Yeah, well,
Do you get out of your car in that?
I don't know. It's not like that. We'll find out because the last time they did that was Need for Speed: The Run.
Yeah.
That was
Had problems. So that was the last time I think that they did like a crime story per se. There was a little bit of criminal element in last year's or 2 years ago's now's Needs for Speeds.
Which one was the Aaron Paul one?
That was the movie.
Yeah.
Wait, there wasn't a game?
There was no game.
No.
With
Okay.
Aaron Paul.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just made that terrible movie.
All right.
Did-
So it's
did
the
it-
opposite of the Spy Hunter with The Rock. They
Yeah.
made the
Yes,
game,
exactly.
but they never made
Yeah.
the movie. Okay.
Who did you see the Need for Speed movie?
Yes.
How was it?
Not so great.
Okay. What happened in it?
I remember Aaron Paul driving cars.
Okay.
I
Are you
remember
sure you
Michael.
didn't just see a movie poster?
I remember Michael Keaton was there.
All right.
I think.
Michael Keaton was in that?
That's starting to sound like a movie I should see.
I watched.
I don't even like Aaron Paul that much.
I watched that
but-
movie drunk. I think it was on HBO. I don't remember a lot about it. I just remember Aaron Paul like grimacing a lot.
Okay. Yeah, that seems like something you would do
Yeah.
if you were a car crimer.
In
Yeah.
a Need for Speed movie?
I am.
If you were in a Need for Speed movie, you'd go from to like.
I mean, sure, I can get down with that. I mean, all this, like, if it's like a Fast and Furious knockoff game, could be fun.
Totally, yeah. And they took a year off last year. They've had some change in leadership at the developer.
Who is the developer?
Ghost
Wheelman.
Games.
Those games.
Which is kind of a lot of people that were Criterion.
Were they
got out of there.
always in Sweden?
I think they moved.
Okay.
They
'Cause
they
EA
moved to Sweden.
Because I saw
so-
EA referring to it as Swedish developer Ghost Games.
So Ghost Games is a startup in Sweden, and
Yeah.
it was some of the people from Criterion, but also maybe some people that were
A
like DICE.
collection of people from Criterion? A
A
Criterion,
Criterion collection went over there
collection
and
of
did
people.
stuff. Absolutely,
A
yeah.
Yep.
Blu-ray Criterion collection, Blu-ray box set, would you say, of people in high definition?
Ultra
Yeah.
HD.
What happened to Black Box?
Black Box.
Nobody found them.
So
Oh, okay, very good.
Yeah.
No, there's no way to know.
This
You can't-
table is on fire.
So Black Box, so for a while there, Criterion was developing Need for Speed games, and Black Box was developing, and they were tag teaming it like the Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And then Black Box did the Run. And then
there wasn't-
like not long after that, Criterion was the studio making all of the games, or
Weird.
then Ghost Games.
Then there was no more Black Box.
Then there was no more Black Box. So Black Box also was responsible for Skate, and My understanding is talking to some of the people that were at that studio who reminded me of this years ago. That I've stuck to memory. So I don't know if it's still the case, but a lot of them went off or some chunk of them went and worked on the Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare games.
Okay. So they're still around in some form or another, or hopefully
Not,
still-
not as Black Box.
Not as Black
but-
Box,
there's
into
something
other
there.
studios, but those people still exist. I don't think they were eradicated from the face of the earth.
That's-
At least not all of them. I mean,
I don't
some
know.
of them
Need for Speed: The
probably-
Run was
Yeah,
bad.
the run maybe.
EA's gotten a
was
lot
little-
better.
Yeah, maybe.
What other EA stuff?
Are they
Star
still trying to
Wars.
make basketball games?
They are. Yeah.
I feel like it's been a rough few years.
They have.
Did they ever ship
But
one?
so that last one was supposed to come out in March, and it didn't.
Oh yeah, huh? And I guess basketball is over now. Like
It's just about over.
today or tomorrow,
Was that,
or
was that the
like
one that
over the
came
next
off that
couple of
apology
days.
tour? Like,
So they
they
did.
put out the really disastrous one, and then they...
Well, so they canceled Elite. Then they like
That's the
2
one-
years later they did 2 more live games,
Right.
both of which were varying degrees of bad.
Yeah.
And then they were
Right.
supposed to do another one. It was delayed from the normal start of the basketball season last year to I think they said March this year, and then it was never spoken of again.
Did an Elite demo come out at some point? Because I seem to remember seeing
Yes.
so many glitches and everything.
The
on
demo was
Twitter.
the thing that made them cancel Elite.
And a few copies did make it out into the wild,
there
but not
are,
very many.
Yeah,
How did
some
they
some
put the
retail copies got it because they were running them and they had a warehouse full, and then they were like, "Oh, this is broken in a way that is embarrassing. Like, we can't do this to the NBA, our partners, all this other there was a whole long list of reasons why they couldn't put it out.
How did they get that far? Like without them realizing that it was a broke ass game.
I mean,
None of them know how to play basketball.
But like that T-pose thing that was kind of the infamous thing in that game is actually kind of inherent to that engine, which is also used in most other EA games. So there were cases like SSX had stuff in place to really prevent that from happening.
Is that in Madden? Is that the same engine?
Frostbite is Frostbite. Man.
Yeah, Frostbite's everywhere.
Well, they're doing the sports stuff on that too, right? Because it's a different name though.
Well, there was the.
Oh, yeah.
They gave it the
Infinity Engine.
Yes, that's
right.
right.
Yeah, it was the Infinity
Fucking
Engine.
Baldur's Gate and Madden.
Yeah, yeah. So I think on the sports stuff, I was looking for a list. I did get a list at some point of stuff that.
Surely Madden, FIFA, and NHL.
Yeah, I believe those are the games. I want to say basketball is on the list as well for this
Okay.
year. Need for Speed, Star Wars, Battlefront 2.
So-
Which a bunch of footage of that leaked out.
So how much? We talked a little bit about this on the Beastcast. How much Star Wars do you think what's the big Star Wars? Is Battlefront?
Battlefront.
2?
It's
Battlefront 2.
The
Yeah.
teaser for the visceral one, or
Do
not
you think,
visceral.
Do
No,
you think
it's
you
not
get
visceral.
visceral?
No,
Yeah,
that's
it
not
is-
visceral.
No, I'm saying, do you think you get any
I
footage
bet
of
they
that?
say something about it.
The other Star Wars game you would probably hear about would be Respawn's Star Wars game.
I
So-
figured that
I
one
think.
started after, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it did.
But
Yeah.
also I think they
Yeah,
restarted a bunch of
Okay,
stuff.
so
when Amy
so
Hennig
Visceral's
won.
thing is different than
The,
because
yeah,
so
the
Amy
two different
Hennig
games. And
one-
Amy Hennig's game definitely started like
because
significantly
EA
before.
Motive. So the Battlefront 2 campaign, like Battlefront 2, is like DICE, Criterion, and EA Motive.
Okay.
Which I thought that's where Amy Hennig went. I
No,
thought.
no, no, no. She's doing like a Han Solo-esque, like
Yeah,
roguish,
we got like the
Uncharted
Okay.
looking
inside
That's the
the-
visceral game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's also the
developer studio
Respawn game.
footage of that last year.
I think Jade Raymond went to the Motive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she
right.
runs
She's
the-
right.
Jade
Right,
Raymond.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess the question, like that, or what I'll be curious to see is what does that Star Wars block look like, right? Like
It
what
looks
comes
like-
first, what comes last?
It looks like your favorite influencers playing Battlefront 2 instead of Jamie Foxx and all
I think
the
you
other.
close on that, and like they're like, and then
Yeah,
we're gonna go to
I
a big
believe I
old
believe their post-show thing is
weed.
the thing. Well, no.
But Wiz Khalifa is my favorite.
Are they doing a
influencer.
red carpet?
Because,
Weed 4.
because literally, like the thing is like, and after the show, we are going to play some Battlefront 2 with your favorite influencers.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And they included some dude by name. But like, keep in mind, like that's a crew of people who are going to be way more engaged with the game and way less likely to be high on the drugs.
It's a lot of vaping.
Yeah, so Vape City for sure. And
Vape City and Masterpiece Transformers.
yeah, Vape
reviews.
City and Bespin. Bespin is also known as Vape City.
like actual Bespin.
Yeah,
Cloud City.
Yeah,
We're going to Cloud
sorry,
City.
Vape City. They call it.
Okay.
You're behind the times on this.
Cotton
The
City.
sequels they renamed it.
All right, so you think we end on that, but you think we get kind of teasers for the other 2 Star Wars games?
I don't think so. I bet that they focus specifically on
Battlefront.
Battlefront.
They will mention
I
that.
bet minor
Amy
acknowledgement.
Hennig one. Yeah. Maybe a name or a logo or like a quick like Darth Vader breathing teaser.
But they will not do anything to draw attention away from Battlefront 2, which is the next
Yeah,
immediate
because
thing.
they've also got like some BioWare stuff in the pipeline that they could probably talk about as well.
Dragon Age
there's
stuff?
There's Dragon Age, but there's also this other thing.
Yeah, Dylan. Whatever.
The new IP thing that they showed a little bit of last year or year before.
When was that that reel?
Sometime
where
over the last 20 years, they showed
I don't
this or
think there's
whatever.
ever even
there
been
was
a reel. I think
What
it
is
was
it?
like
I
I think
think
it was like an image.
Was that image of a trailer or
Yeah,
something?
it was like a trailer in the desert or something. I think it's Destiny. I think it sounds like it's an online, loot-driven service game. That's my guess.
Nah, that could be okay. So I would think that we would hear more about that,
Yeah.
and maybe not even Dragon Age at this point. But
How about a shocking Command and Conquer reveal?
probably not going to happen. I mean, I'm with you.
Shocking.
Do you want Kane back in that?
No.
Do you want FMV and you want Kane playing
Kane's
Kane?
dead.
Not in my gritty reboot of Command and Conquer where
actually
Kane
kill
is
him off?
the good guy.
I don't know,
Kane
but
died in,
at
like,
this
all of
point,
those.
Kane is definitely dead, just canonically.
I don't think I like that. There was a photo going around purporting to be the run of show for this press conference.
I couldn't figure out where that came from.
Yeah,
whether it's legit or not.
But there was something on there called A Way Out, which is a game from, it sounds like that's a game from, was it Hazel Light Studios, which is a crew comprised of some of the people that worked on Brothers.
Oh, so is
So
it
it's a new game from the director of Brothers.
EA does have like a new indie initiative, right?
EA Originals is what
yeah,
they call it,
yeah.
and that's what Unraveled. Yeah, so
Right.
so it looks like there will probably be one
Fee.
game. Yeah, right.
What was it?
That game, Fee, I think it's called Fee.
Fee?
Isn't it like FI? Isn't it?
It was the thing they announced last year, right?
Yeah, that musical, that weird musical platformer
Did that
thing.
hit? Did that hit?
I
Weird
don't
art
think
style.
that ever came out.
Did it look kind of like Ori and the Blind Forest?
A little
Like that
bit.
type of like art style?
Huh.
Yeah,
I have only the vaguest recollection
Me
of that.
too.
I think that's
Is there a
what that
little
was called.
Triangle Man or something in there?
Yeah, Particle Man,
Yeah,
Triangle
yeah,
Man.
yeah,
right
Particle
there.
Man.
Bring your
Yeah.
first
Cable
man.
is just killing it. I can't even touch it. It's so hot over here.
Yeah, so probably something along those lines. I had forgotten all about that Fee thing.
Yeah.
They have a new sports guy.
Pele.
So
Pele.
Pele is coming on.
How much
keep in
time
mind
till
that-
Pele?
So Peter Moore is no longer with the company, but he was like the chief competition officer, which sounds like this type of made-up position that you don't replace.
Okay.
At least not immediately. It doesn't. That's always seemed like a weird fake job for someone who could have maybe been CEO. Maybe should have been. And well, but I'm gonna say it again. Polygonal Peter Moore needs to be in that fucking soccer game.
He should be in a fight night.
He's like managing a soccer
He's
club,
like
right?
the CEO of like Liverpool or
Yeah,
something,
I
think it's
FC,
Liverpool.
which is football club, I'm told.
Okay, sorry.
And so they should totally be like, and it's more real than ever. And like, I want to see one of two things: one, a casual pan across like the sidelines or something, and then there's just clearly a Peter Moore right there, or I want to see polygonal Peter Moore walk up to the virtual camera and start giving a presentation about how happy he is about the
He
future
like
of FIFA.
juggles a football.
Yeah,
in his
and then he
feet.
fucking has a fake polygonal tattoo on his thing that has FIFA's release date
Okay.
or whatever it is, and then real Peter Moore bursts through the screen like that Easy-E video
Okay.
and lands on the stage and then says, "I'm really happy, soccer's the best."
What if polygonal Peter Moore's tattoo is actual Peter Moore?
Okay.
And he just starts talking on his
He
shoulder.
rolls
Does he
up his
walk
sleeve, and that's when he. That's there's like a little black square there, and you're like, "What's going on?" And then
And
you
he
see a little
walks
thing
out.
running, and it just boosh,
Why are
it
we-
jumps out.
This isn't fair. You've seen the schedule of the conference. So
That's
you
true.
But
Yeah.
what is the tiny one's tattoo?
The what is the
Wait, like actual Peter Moore?
The tiny
tattoo?
one that comes out of
Yeah,
the
actual
polygonal
Peter
one.
Moore.
no,
What
that's
is
just
his
video
tattoo?
of real Peter Moore. So
Okay,
it's Grand Theft Auto and
Okay.
Peter Moore all the way down, man.
yeah, infinite Peter Moores.
So, any surprises out of EA? Unannounced stuff that you think is...
I think that they will have games that are technically unannounced. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking of Command and Conquer now. Is there any chance that happens?
No.
No? Why?
Well,
Because
Dude,
they got,
that
out,
great.
they got out of
bad.
the B game market
Did
a while
they?
ago.
Yeah.
So bad.
They still make PC games,
That
I
last
think.
one they put out or didn't put out. They
The
canceled.
Shanghai one?
There was the one that
It
was
was so they announced Generals 2 like years ago.
And didn't they say BioWare was going to
Yes,
make it?
BioWare
But it-
Victory
BioWare
was
That was the
Victory,
Shanghai
Victory
one, right?
Games.
No, that was out of LA.
Yeah, Victory Games is here.
Oh, I thought there was one that like a Shanghai studio.
I think that was later. That was the free-to-play one that got canceled, right?
That might be it.
Like
yeah.
this entire conversation is why there will not be another Command.
But
and
at some point, whatever the free to play Command and Conquer, like they put out like this kind of brutal paragraph of text that was just like, we've been really happy running, this beta, and you've been giving us a lot of great feedback. clearly this is not a game that you are interested in playing at this time. Thank you. We are and like we are shutting it down. It was like holy shit. Which I guess like that happens to MOBAs all the time. Like where's Infinite Crisis? You know, like all the
that
games
EA
like that.
MOBA.
Or Dawngate.
Lord of the Rings MOBA.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Command and Conquer.
But like Command and Conquer,
was
it
okay.
seemed like it's a RTS. Like you just don't think of it that way, and it just never made it out of beta.
What about a Renegade sequel? Command and Conquer Renegade.
I was holding a copy of CNC Renegade last weekend.
Yep.
And no.
No?
No.
Not a great
Maybe
game.
they're finally going to finish Tiberium.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
That was all right.
That was not a game.
That didn't come
Yeah,
out.
that was the one.
Tiberian
that
Sun. Tiberian
No, no,
Sun.
no, they were
Tiberian Twilight or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, they were
that was
making-
Command
they were
and Conquer
making-
4.
They were making a game just called Tiberium.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
meant the Tiberium series.
No.
And was that the first-person shooter?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
So there are some
Syndicate
heroes.
2.
Syndicate 2. Oh, that'd be kind of neat.
I would be excited. about
Any
that.
VR stuff?
Huh?
Who would make that?
One of the 20 companies that spun out of Starbreeze.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Or Starbreeze. I have no idea.
What is Starbreeze doing right now?
Making VR headsets and Payback.
What about Tygon Studios? Are they still
Yeah,
up there?
Tygon Studios, Win Diesel's Tygon Studios.
Yeah.
Wheelman 2?
They're working on that Wheelman sequel.
Okay, good.
We can expect to see that any
They're still
day.
developing that third-person action game based on The Last Witch Hunter.
Okay.
Oh, man.
And yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine that's still a going concern, but I guess I don't know for sure.
Is Dead Space done?
Oh yeah.
Dead Space is, I feel like,
Yeah.
getting to that point where we
don't
like
see that
reboot,
anymore.
Reboot territory
Okay.
or something.
2 years
but,
from now, Dead
You
Space.
think a gritty reboot of
I
Dead
could
Space?
see it coming back someday.
I think that I would not be shocked if Skate 4 happened.
Who would make it, though?
I think that you could put together a studio that would do it.
Somewhere in that great,
Build a skateboarding supergroup.
confederation of developers they have built, someone can certainly make a skateboarding game.
Is Tony Hawk free?
Yeah, he's out of his
That's the
contract.
talk. Yeah, is that the last game was the one that ended.
So he comes out on. He's the last one that comes out of Peter Moore's tattoo.
Okay.
Okay.
This is Tony Hawk
Kickflips out of it.
Yeah, and jumps through.
Yeah, so-
Tony Hawk.
I thought of a couple things. Yeah. So, one, you get Tony Hawk because there's still life in the Tony Hawk to sell video games thing.
Sure,
Tony
yeah.
Hawk 5 did not destroy
Franchise.
that. The caveat I'd say there is that if you sold people a Tony Hawk game and it actually played like Skate, the people that really like Tony Hawk would be fucking pissed.
Sure.
Even though Skate's a great game, it's very different.
Yeah.
So I think that's maybe
I mean, you
hard.
can phrase it around more of like, this is real skate.
No,
game.
what you do is you go the other way and you make it a little goofier and you
Yes.
call it EA's other skateboarding
So you make 'em
property.
stand
and
the
you,
other
yeah,
way.
Goofy Foot. You turn them around and you call it Tony Hawk's Skate or Die. And you put out a new Skate or Die
Okay.
that has some of the skate controls and kind of juice, but is also a little weirder. And you put Tony Hawk in it. It's the one unified skateboard game.
Skate 4 or die.
Just Skate or Die. It's think of it as
Skate 4 Die.
it's both,
Skate
it's
4
both
Die,
a reboot
actually.
of Skate or Die. It's a reboot of Skate because people
Uh-huh.
don't know what Skate or Die is. Be like, oh, there's a new Skate or Die is a subtitle, I guess. I don't know, whatever. And then it's a reboot of Tony Hawk. It's
And-
like this triple fucking thing. Oh.
And Darth
Spider-Man.
Maul is in it. You can be Darth Maul.
And you can be Darth Maul. Because they have a
You can be
Star Wars
Darth Maul.
license,
Yes,
so why
exactly.
wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you put Darth Maul in
You're
it?
right.
It would be irresponsible.
And Pele.
And yeah, Darth Maul,
Peter Moore.
Skate 4
Pele,
Dies,
Polygonal
American Wasteland
Peter
featuring
Moore,
Pele.
real
The
Peter
last
Moore.
video game ever made.
Yeah.
And it's got the NBA license.
And
It's, the whole thing
Officer
is.
Dick.
Hoop God. It's unlockable.
Yeah,
And a lot of
God,
thieves.
Bam Margera.
Yeah.
Yarny.
Yeah, we're very excited.
T-Pose from NBA Elite.
Oh my! If there was just like if that just would have to be
Razor
a trick.
Callahan.
That would just have to be a fucking trick. It'd be fucking Razor Callahan just T-posing
Yeah.
through the fucking air.
Vin Diesel.
I think we are assigning a level of self-awareness and self-sense of humor to EA that maybe they don't necessarily have.
I think that would be a great game, and I would
I'm
love
not
to play
disagreeing.
it. So, like, you're right, but also, wouldn't that be fucking cool as
Yes.
shit?
Yes.
How about Medal of Honor? How about Medal of
How about
Honor?
a World War II Medal of Honor?
Oh my God, no.
No, I mean they've
Tier
got,
0.
they've got Battlefield. They don't need Medal of Honor. Like they just, there's no need for it. Like Medal of Honor was like that quick fix of like, what can we do to stop Call of Duty?
Nothing.
And at the time, the answer was definitely nothing, especially not with what those Medal of Honor games were. But then, Call of Duty kind of did its own stuff and fell into its own weird hole.
They made a second new Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
Jeez.
They did, yeah.
There was one where you could play as Al Qaeda originally, and then they made another one after that.
There've been a lot of video games.
There really
True.
have.
Yeah.
Arguably too many.
They keep making them.
keep-
I mean, they're going to announce more of them probably in like 3 minutes here. So, like, really,
Oh, that leaked?
yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
Okay.
That's actually, I am kind of like trying to look around for leaks here. Looks like Wolfenstein showed up on Amazon Germany. Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus.
Isn't that's
Okay.
the name they
That was the
teased?
name they
Like,
teased.
they
So, yeah, I
just,
mean,
like,
that's
dropped the name
that's
last
like barely
year.
a leak,
Just, like,
really. but-
Who's the
Doom
celebrity
thing?
you
So
get
bizarre.
in there? Because you had Hendrix in the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's Paul Simon.
You play as Paul Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a robot. He's Mecha Paul.
Paul Simon. It's a hyphenate. It's Paul Simon Blaskowitz.
Chevy Chase if you do co-op.
Yeah. We're pretty excited about it.
Garfunkel works for the new
Yeah.
Reich.
He's
So
the
that's,
new
that's,
Colossus.
that's
you're-
the
yeah, you're
alternate
taking
timeline
off.
is that
He
they
shows
never
up and he
became
says, "Hello,
friends. They were like
darkness." Like,
deadly
the
The
enemies.
events of the first game really spun things out of control in a way that no one could have foreseen, and Art Garfunkel made
Yep.
some choices. They all had to. It was tough times in the
That's
war.
the tagline. Art Garfunkel made some
Art
choices.
Garfunkel joins Luftwaffe. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I guess tomorrow.
We're really good at designing games.
yeah.
and press conferences. I mean,
We're really wasting our time. This whole, like, just hang out in this meeting room and just yell. Yeah, so I guess some of the Battlefront 2 gameplay leaked out and showed like some Darth Maul running around, cutting people with a double lightsaber like he does.
Which half?
Wait,
which
so it's
half
a
of him?
prequel?
The heroes I think just come from everywhere. At some point they're just like, eh.
Listen,
That'd be a pretty bold move if they
Yeah.
made like
Right.
episode
Set in the
1.
prequel universe, we're pretty
Battlefront
excited.
2.
It's the Star Wars dancing game of first-person shooters.
I've been talking to a few people here and there, and some stuff might have happened with Darth Maul that might justify some of that.
Yeah.
Him running around.
Okay.
Listen,
With big robot spider legs.
listen.
Yeah.
I've heard some things. All right.
Did they give him tank treads?
Also, yes.
I'm not here to spoil.
That really
it,
Can I
happened,
play
right?
as John Madden?
Yeah,
With tank treads?
All right, John Madden with tank treads.
but it's weird. The tank treads are on the upper half of his body, and he just has regular legs. So it's
It plays like
seems-
Metal Slug.
It seems like it would be a really hard, like walking around.
he can flip over. It's really.
He can flip over now. He
Also,
just
John
can't
Madden doesn't do much walking around. He just kind of.
I will come
sits
across
and
this
observes.
table and slap you across your
Actually, they
mouth.
already have the technology. It's just John Madden has a blue glowy that kind of shows up and
Yeah,
kind of
hologram
guides
Madden.
you. Yeah, hologram
Madden just
Yeah.
shows up and
next
it's
to
just
Yoda.
Like, I've got the Darth Star.
You have to collect the 3
plans.
pieces of the turducken, and once
Yeah.
you have all
You
3,
should
it'll
use
announce its true power.
plans over here.
What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to fly the X-wing into the exhaust valve, and you're gonna want to shoot him up.
Boom, baby! And then, yeah, Ace is the place.
I
All
think we
right,
might be
all
getting started.
It looks like we're getting started.
Let's do
hear
it.
this and see this
And hear it.
It might be getting started.
Here we go.
This is the song from Star Wars.
I see an EA press conference.
Where is this?
Red theme, huh? What does that mean?
Darth Maul.
That does look a lot like the Target skins from Titanfall 2.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
I like those skins.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were
pretty
nice.
good. Yeah.
I like my Buffalo Wild Wings one too.
Nah, that was terrible.
Here we go.
Can we get a little more volume on this?
Yeah, I want to hear these beats.
Yeah.
Battlefront's a real good-looking game.
It is. The Battlefield 1 looks great too.
Yeah.
Like when that engine is doing the things they built that engine to do,
And when the people who
does
made that engine
extremely well.
That was
Kylo Ren.
yes.
He's
From
the
the
bad
new Star
guy
Wars.
in the new trilogy.
That
So,
looked like a Yoda hand.
so we have prequel trilogy and new trilogy.
What was that?
Oh,
called?
that
Was
was
it
Luke.
Sims? Was that the Sims cooking?
Yeah, that was Sims. There's a Sims 4 mobile game, I feel like, that is either not out yet or just came out.
Got a countdown clock. Oh boy.
5 seconds to Battlefront.
What are we doing here?
They all have Brady
Oh,
jerseys
football
on.
They're having a happening on the stage.
What are we doing?
Peter Moore's gonna rap.
Turn me up.
Yeah, these all look like guys who would wear jerseys in their free time.
Zac Efron's gonna. See, this movement is really blurry.
Yeah,
this
it's
is
like
super
some
weird.
interlacy.
Light. What do you think?
I saw Drumline. I know how this works.
These guys were just hanging out doing a drum circle in Charlestown, and they were just like, "Hey, do you guys want to show up?"
Put these jerseys
maybe,
on.
Maybe we audible for the for another stream.
Yeah.
While the drum circle's going on.
Yeah, maybe we switch it out.
We'll come back to-
us.
But we're gonna miss the drum circle.
You'll hear it.
Devin, I covered your career at the University of
All right.
Yeah, they're leading with Madden anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna.
This is sort of a known quantity that they're doing this story
What are you
mode.
trying to say?
Trying to say is Need for Speed. It's still montage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks way better.
Okay, we're gonna come back in on this hotness.
Could you hit the live button?
There's a lower left, Abby, is a thing that says live. Click that. All right.
Long shot.
There we
Gonna
go.
be a Spike Jones thing? Or Spike,
story
Spike lead.
Yeah. Yeah. Spike,
Spike
Jones' story
Jones
mode would be pretty good too.
Telling you, Oliver Stone, man.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yes, the handsome
That's
android
Madden
that
like
runs EA.
And I might be biased, but I'm pretty sure that's the most innovative Madden we've done in well over a decade.
I wouldn't
Welcome
know. I don't
to
play
EA
them.
Since Madden 97.
2017, coming to you
Bring
from
back
the
the
Hollywood
ambulance.
Palladium. This is our second year at EA Play. Last year we went out on a limb, tried to do something a little different with a view to changing the way you interact with products before they launch.
We got everyone
wanted
high.
to do something that put the games in your hands earlier, and it showed us how much further we can go. As you
E3
can
booths
see,
are a lot of
we've got
money, and we
creative
said, what if
space
we
here.
spent that money
We're
anywhere
right in the
else?
middle of it. This is going to be where it all goes down over the next 3 days. Playing, creating,
checking our
and
phones.
sharing.
Are those influencers?
Well, yeah, they're
the world.
influencers. So they
Yeah,
gotta
they're-
be online.
they're influencers.
They're
For a
think
very
influencers,
simple
please.
reason. We want more of you to be able to experience this moment. For thousands of you in Hollywood this week, we have hundreds of stations for hands-on gameplay. And for tens of millions of you out there joining online from across the world, you won't hear it just from us. You'll hear it from players, right here. They're here to see new things, to ask questions,
They're here
to
to get
challenge
viral.
us, to tell us what they like and especially what they don't. They're going to connect with each other and create content. And of course,
Dropping
they're
it.
going to play as many games as they possibly can. So let's set the stage for what we do over the next hour and a bit. We're going to go
Those are
deep
all the games
into
that are
8
possible.
new
Okay. There are
experiences,
6 games
each with
you can
major
make.
reveals,
Man versus
massive
man, man
innovation,
versus animal.
and stories
Man versus
that'll
football.
pull you in. 2 years ago, we launched Star Wars Battlefront, and we got a lot of feedback.
Some of it was good.
A lot
some
of it
of it.
positive, and a bunch of it constructive. That's a euphemism
that
for
face?
not as positive. So today we're going to bring you 30
getting better.
minutes of
Yeah.
Star Wars Battlefront.
He smiled.
2. What you'll see
That'll
is that
take
we've
so easy to
addressed
please, Vinny.
all of
They
the
finally installed the
feedback
emotions chat.
and gone even further. We've got a mix of everything here for you. A look at new IP, some killer new trailers, demos, and a bunch of live gameplay. This is going to be a lot of fun. And it should be, right? Because we're all here for one simple reason. All of us share
Shareholder price.
one fundamental belief.
This
And
away.
that's that games are the best form of entertainment on the planet.
Like a real long open. Like somebody's
Yeah.
behind the scenes going like.
They connect us like nothing else.
Just the dude's
They
holding the
bring us
drums
together
together.
across cities and countries. They inspire us. They ignite the fires of competition inside us. Games allow us to do extraordinary things and to be extraordinary.
Or maybe they're
in
just
our own
not going
ways.
to talk at all for the rest of
Games
it.
enable us to be our most creative selves. Whether that's as game makers trying to pioneer new ways to play, or players
Do you think
making
Mass Effect gets
each
mentioned
game
once
a
at any
unique
point?
expression
Those words
of
will
our
be said
own
next to
passion
each other at
for
some
what we
point.
do.
Nope.
Games put the power of play in our hands to do with it what we want and to make it our own. So let's celebrate. For the next 3 days, we're here to celebrate play with all of you. And what better place to start than with a game that has taken the world by storm, Battlefield 1. There's more than 20 million Battlefield 1 players out there
did
today,
well.
and they've got a lot to share about a revolution that's coming to this great franchise. So let's jump to Battlefield right from the creative heart of EA Play.
We added World War II.
Lights are hot.
Hey everyone, I'm Andrew Galata, producer for Battlefield 1 at our DICE studio right here in LA. I'm
Dude,
standing
the hoodie
inside
does
the
not know what to
creator
do.
cave at
Behind
EA
him.
Play, where you
Live
are
from the creator cave!
creating content to share with players
It's a little
across the
stinky
globe.
in here, but
It's unbelievably rewarding to see more than 20 million players embracing the game. Crafting their own
just doesn't wanna
memorable
turn around.
moments is only possible
Don't.
I think they
in
told him
Battlefield
explicitly not to.
Do not turn around.
got some questions to ask you.
boy.
What is it about the Battlefield franchise that's so special and appealing to you?
Benny, sit
The thing
down.
I find special about Battlefield is teamwork. I'm not good at shooting. Sometimes I like to repair, or heal, or hide.
What was that? Oh,
It was the noob.
All right.
Ben, you're young. Who are these
see
people?
that wolf? Holy shit!
Yeah, as our millennial representative, I have no idea who any of these people are.
About their game. Everyone in this community
I mean,
is
you've heard of
focusing on
there, a
making
third
this
of the
game
human
as best
population
it
has
can
their
be
own streaming
and
channel now, so it's
expanding
hard to
on
keep track.
the experiences that we've already had.
That's Epic Brian.
Okay.
Was mich an
That's
Battlefield
Epic
begeistert, ist
Steve.
die
Oh, wow.
Bandbreite an Dingen, die ich
That is not Epic Steve.
versus tank versus
Right,
plane
that's
versus
somebody else.
environment.
My most memorable
That guy was an
moment is
Anthrax.
when I use my community, a 64-man army that just does massive, crazy things.
I have made so many amazing
Oh,
friends.
that's Dane
who
Karen.
become more than
Love her.
Wait, no, they messed it up.
A whole lot of people together who will squad up and go and tear it up.
Squad.
Got it? I killed them all! I killed them all!
Has anybody recognized any of these people?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I
Wanna make
watched
sure.
like a fair amount of Twitch stuff too.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, I'm not watching Battlefield streams,
Right.
so I wouldn't know. I've heard of the Jack Frags.
Yes,
he
I've
has,
heard-
he
yes,
has
I've heard of
done partnerships with EA in the past.
What was that shark thing?
It was that famous shark from World War I. You don't remember?
Now let's talk about my favorite vape flavor. It's coupon code in the description below. Be sure to mash on that button and get these vapes.
He just disabled a moving truck with a grenade while jumping off a horse. Incredible.
Oh, God.
We love these only in Battlefield moments, and we want even more of them. So we're bringing
Every
more
word of that
ways to
sentence
play.
just like, I can't believe I'm up here doing this.
I can't believe it isn't butter.
In Neville Nights.
Unbelievable. All right.
You'll need to deploy
guys like maps?
tactics as you fight
I
through
do.
the night in a massive network of trenches. Second, I'm excited to announce a major revolution in Battlefield 1. We're bringing epic battles to the Eastern Front of World War I. In the Name of the Czar expands Battlefield 1 to the blistering winter
Like a
in the
lightsaber,
east.
or is that just some like weird?
This
Yeah,
is
lightsaber.
the farthest front
Mace Windu?
of World
Yep.
War I. And with it,
Yeah, it's Tsar
we're
Wars.
bringing you
Oh, okay.
6
God
new
damn
maps, the Russian army,
table.
including the mighty Hussar
Man,
cavalry,
you're not lying.
over here.
new vehicles and weapons to expand your arsenal.
To be fair, the
and
Eastern Front actually
iconic
sounded like kind of a
Women's
cool
Battalion of
place to
Death.
take that stuff.
Finally, we're introducing a
That
richer
engine
gameplay
is really
experience
great. That's a
in
great
both
looking
progression
game, so, like,
and operations.
You can
Snowy
really
stuff. I bet
By
will look
bringing
really
the,
deeper
like,
player
Russian
progression with
sadness.
all new
Yeah.
assignments, the ability to tailor your playstyle with specializations, and new multi-battle experiences woven through the fan favorite game mode, Operations. All of this coming in September as part of In the Name of the
World
Tsar.
War I, the spiky helmets.
And for the next 3 days,
Yes.
the Lupkow Pass map from In the Name of the Tsar is right here at EA Play. For those of you tuning in, you'll get a glimpse of it.
It's like
from these
if
guys
Bob
when they
Ross
share
was
it on
telling
their
you
channels
about the
very
World
soon.
War I
So there you have it.
shooter.
8 new maps in total.
We're just gonna
opening up the
paint a happy little
largest
cloud of
map
mustard
in
gas
the
right
world.
over here.
Many ways to play. There's never been a better time to be part of the Battlefield community. Now enough of me.
Everyone says
Yes,
that.
agreed.
Yeah, everyone's always saying there's never been a better time to be a part
Never
of
been a
that.
better time, really.
Oh,
All right.
is that good?
Wait, do you get to play as Lenin
It's a
in this?
Batman trailer.
Didn't the
Fuck, I hope so.
Bolsheviks
Yes.
took over Tsar Nicholas II? Right? They poisoned his family, right?
They shot them, I
They
think.
okay. They like act like they're gonna pose for a photo and
Yes.
kill them all or
Yes.
something. Yeah.
They're gonna do it Battlefront style, and like you'll get a special perk that lets you play as Rasputin.
Okay.
She's
All right.
coming back to life.
Yep.
It is a really good looking engine.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you have Battlefield family. Do they?
Yeah. Well, some of my family served in Battlefield.
Yeah. Are they into this?
Everybody switched to Siege at some point. Like just kind of got off of Battlefield. I think something about it.
Was it
just
because
didn't
of
feel-
the World War One
I
stuff?
I think it might have been they didn't like the weapons and stuff like that. The
Hi everyone.
Old guns.
I have the privilege of leading our global development teams.
Oh, that guy.
Double mics.
6,000 of the most creative people making truly
One mic,
amazing
two mic.
experiences,
That guy's tall.
including Battlefield 1. Now,
mic.
this summer
Always
is
have a
going to be
backup mic.
huge. So much new content, so much
Oh,
more to play,
gotta turn one of
and
them
so
off.
many new ways to play. And there's one more thing we'll bring to Battlefield. Later this year, we're going to give you a new competitive Battlefield experience.
Finally.
We've heard you. You want a smaller,
Said an
tighter
Operation
experience
Desert
focused
Storm.
on team play. You want all-out war built for competition, and you want it accessible to players and to viewers. And it's coming. I can't wait to share more with you guys at Gamescom in August. Now, competition is at the center of EA today, and we've always thought about it a little
Is he the
differently.
new chief competitive officer?
We believe in making stars of all our players.
Guys, I love esports.
Let me tell you
Commissioner of
something really
esports.
cool. Last month, I was watching an amazing competitor,
these soccer
Shells.
people?
He made it to the FUT Championship.
The what?
finals
I'm sorry,
in
the what
Berlin.
championship?
6 months ago, this guy was an unknown. Now he's a worldwide star.
Fa?
And he'll be
The worldwide
competing
FUT champion.
with the best FIFA Interactive World
Yeah,
Cup
I can see
final in August.
Cool photo.
Now, we want to find more stars, so we're doubling down in competition in ways only EA can. This fall, we're launching the largest FIFA championship ever.
Oh, I love
with many
FIFA.
ways to compete.
That guy's
The
all
best FUT
He's about to go Super Saiyan.
players cups. And in our
Soccer
official
Saiyan.
football league competitions,
Yeah, he was
you
able to kick
can
7
represent
Dragon
your
Balls into
favorite
the goal.
It's true, you can. We'll have much more to share, including our Madden plans later this summer.
Madden play.
As developers, your passion is what fuels us.
Top secret
Your stories
Madden.
inspire us, and competition like nothing else
Thumbs up.
brings them to life.
He's getting ready to play ARMS.
Sports!
That's a rule shot.
Anything happens in this tournament, at least he has that.
Will you see even one shot of basketball?
This is my first time.
Yes.
I just thought maybe this is something I could do.
So many good players.
Does FIFA sell well here?
Just like
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. Not as well as it does in Europe and Canada, but it does well here.
I've got
And
a lot of
people
friends who that's their only game.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
And I mean, they're supposed to be good, right? Like
Oh,
people
yeah,
like
no,
them.
FIFA got good a while
They've
ago.
been
Okay.
very good, I'm told.
They've generally been pretty consistent.
As a soccer expert, I can tell you two things. One, FIFA's good. Two,
There's
red
11
cards
guys
are
on the
bad.
field.
Yeah, 11.
He's just a person.
Scrim? What did Danny
Scrum?
say?
No, that's
Yes.
that's rugby.
Okay.
Scrim.
Shrimp.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Love salty esports.
I think there was talk about like a couple weeks ago that they were looking to bring back something because they did those Madden Challenge, Madden Championships,
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
they were.
Yeah.
So that they were trying to do that again.
I think one of the issues with that is the same dude kept winning it over and over and over again.
The Golden State Warriors of Madden.
Yeah. But then he got bad. Michael Scumbo is not a real name, I'm sorry.
Oh, look at him. This is real as it gets.
I was in doubt the whole time.
Classic Scumbo.
Is it Scumbo or Skimbo?
That's
You tell me.
Yeah.
Okay.
One day we can know.
I'll know in the finals when I face off against him.
Yeah, sorry, no. Based on my Madden skills, that absolutely could not be me.
Apparently nobody.
I like the idea of a Madden wrestling belt.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Tripling down, huh?
Do Mobile
That's,
have
you know, the
wrestling
sports
belts?
block.
Sure. Kinda?
Did it?
Not sorta. Not
This
really.
is the Hot Chip music video for...
Just gave like 6 different answers.
There is a metal thing that could go on a belt, I guess.
No, I mean, if
Oh,
something
the-
goes around
yeah,
your
you-
waist,
you
it
could
snaps
definitely
in.
mount it on
You
a
could
belt.
put you could put that thing on a belt, sure.
Okay.
It's a plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's Pele? Give me Pele.
14 minutes until Pele.
Okay.
Oh no, they got Ronaldo.
Ronaldo is not Pele.
Is he a soccer man?
Yes, Ronaldo is a soccer man.
Is
He's
it
like
Ronaldo
he's
Pele?
like a Pele guy.
No, it's
he's a
Ronaldo
Pele guy.
soccer.
Okay, all right.
Ronaldo soccer. Okay. That was Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho is a different guy.
Is he a soccer man?
Yes.
Okay.
There are a lot of soccer men.
Also,
to be
I think
fair.
there are two
I understand
Ronaldos,
that there
right?
are
At least
11
11.
per
I think
team.
I think there are multiple Ronaldos, actually, right?
Whoa.
I think there's like just Ronaldo. And
then
They're
like
like
Ronaldo
Highlanders.
plus-
There's only one Ronaldo
And
at
then
any given
Dark
time.
Evil Ronaldo.
Yeah.
You're speaking above my pay grade now.
Oh, violent Ronaldo?
Yeah.
FIFA's got too many fucking Shotos in it as it is, man. Come on.
They gave Ronaldo a teleport and it just broke the game. What?
Is this a
Is
soccer
this
thing?
soccer?
Is this ska?
Are these influencers?
This is ska.
Are we getting an ad?
Fuck yeah.
Dan, this is Ska.
This is Ska and
Yeah.
influencers. Okay. Oh, I know Seth Meyers.
Influencer Seth Meyers.
What's happening here? Why is
Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon is doing a Wally Arms thing. I don't know.
What is Terry did the
second year of Terry Crews? What's happening? Is this an ESPN show?
These guys coming out. What's going on?
Oh God.
We're the Men in Blazers. You know, those guys you know and love.
Ah, they fake
Are they
missed the
wacky?
high five.
Oh, they're wacky guys. Okay.
I mean, they're wearing jeans and blazers. They've got to be wacky.
No, they're not wacky. They're cheeky.
Okay, they missed the
Yeah.
high five.
Really are.
Some of you will know us as the hosts of one of the top 3 most popular football shows ever to be produced in the panic room and the crap part of Soho.
That is true. Somehow, we convinced world leaders like Will Ferrell to come talk to us about the 5th best
They remind me
sport
of
in the
a
world.
worse
We've
Sklar
tricked
brothers.
them all, Davo.
Yeah.
And the common thread for us is always football and FIFA. And when I speak to players around the world, they all tell me their experience with FIFA runs so deep.
Is FIFA still all
it actually
corrupt?
impacts the way they
Oh,
see
yeah.
the world.
Oh,
That
deeply.
is art influencing life.
It's
Davo.
all melding together. Rod, look at this. Look at how the world's game comes to life in FIFA 18. Player personality that differentiates.
How are you guys going to go
even
back
the
to your
talls
soccer show
from
and
the
be
smalls.
like open and honest with your feelings about the soccer now that you've come out here and talked about how this is the best thing you've ever looked at ever?
Technical ability to suavely fly past all defenders.
And
so suave.
And these atmospheres, Rog, take a look at this.
Oh,
They make
man.
you
Oh
feel
yeah,
like
there's
you're in the
people there.
Remember when they had like Pele and Lil Wayne and you know just like people you were like okay.
They've now
No,
got
but it's
the ideal
influencers, Jeff.
athlete
It's all
helping
about
to develop
influencers.
I definitely feel like I'm being
anyone
influenced.
better and more genetically
Kobe Bryant one year,
sound
he super
than
seemed like he didn't wanna be
Cristiano
there.
Oh, yeah.
Ronaldo. Could
Sounds
you get
right.
anyone
Can you blame
better
him?
than that?
That man doesn't have a 6-pack. He's got an 8-pack.
You're right.
And EA Sports know
We've
the
got
only
one
way
pack.
to make Cristiano
Wow.
is to jam him in spandex and capture his data. That beautiful man.
Material killed
He's
at
done
an
it
open
all,
mic at the Curry
back-to-back
restaurant.
Champion of Europe.
Yeah.
The La Liga title
Yeah.
belonged to all winner.
Yeah.
Literally every trophy.
I mean, they have good energy.
Yeah, this is their dry run for Gamescom. Don't worry about it. This is, they're just,
He has hair, Roger. But as huge as Ronaldo
It would help
has
if the
been
audience
this
was
past year,
Like, is it have any mics on the audience whatsoever?
Yeah, that'd make this feel
but
less.
also like is the audience even? They're probably like
I heard some laughter.
no
Like
idea who these
faint.
guys are.
No, Roger.
Like, I think last
The
year,
biggest story
I'm
in
pretty sure they
football is called
simulcast like
Alex
from
new
Europe.
hero
Didn't they do
of
their
the
FIFA
year.
part from
yeah,
there
they
with the
did,
crowd
yeah.
from there? And it was like really
The
excited.
journey.
I think it's just a tough
Alex
sell, I
would
think,
go on
here.
to
Yeah.
score more than 360
Yeah, and
million
they've tried so many different ways. I mean,
goals in his
literally,
first season.
fucking.
Well,
Here's Lil
that
Wayne
one's
talking to you
true.
about
And
how
so
much he
this
really
one.
likes
Whenever our good
FIFA.
old
Like that's
English
probably in a lot of ways their
feeling
best
of
shot.
the
Like here's
best.
Drake
Yeah.
talking FIFA. Like okay, I like Drake.
Oh,
yeah, they did do
Harry
that.
Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Alex Hunter.
Do you wish your soccer game had more crying?
This is what happens when you institute a no weed policy at your event. You can't get those people to show up again.
Yeah,
That's true.
These guys have definitely never smoked weed.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I mean they've done lick ludes, but
Yeah. No, they were popping bennies
They're way
backstage.
into was it Sylvia? What's the
Salvia. Salvia, yes.
Yeah, they are fucking flying high on Salvia right now.
Salvia.
It's gonna be a
they're,
good
they're gonna
YouTube
crush
video
any second now,
later.
though.
Filled with
In some
victory,
ways.
defeat, glory and conflict, dreams come true, and challenges that lie
What's Sal
ahead.
DeVita doing?
So, everyone wants to
I
know what
think
is
he is
next
a
for our man
Zynga.
Alex Hunter.
I don't know, Davo,
Terminal.
but it seems like everyone's
He's
got an
Nightwolf, right?
opinion.
Yep.
Okay.
He's a Nightwolf.
And that's our bit.
There is one question on everybody's lips.
What next for Hunter?
Everyone's hunting Hunter.
Yeah. What do you guys think next for Hunter?
Oh, Hunter, you know, he's just gonna keep the new guys down and you know sell
Great,
merch.
great TV show.
Yeah.
Alexander is a global talent, a huge talent.
Hunter the Hungry is gonna eat.
The right manager, and he probably lucky to have him.
Alex Hunter is in the media every day. And
Is this a real guy or the FIFA guy?
Yeah,
Because I think they're.
Oh, is
they
this like
showed
their
him.
guy for their story
story
mode or
the
something?
exact same thing. If this is
Gotcha.
their like,
Like, did
He's
they just
fake.
do all this for this bit?
Yeah.
this is their protagonist, right?
Remember Fight Night Champion? They did that with boxing, and it was actually really good. And no one talked about it.
Yeah.
I love that story mode. You think there's a new Fight Night ever?
I mean, maybe someday.
No one cares about boxing right
Yeah,
now.
but no one
Those
cares.
games are
No,
so
exactly.
good, though.
No one cares
Yeah.
about boxing.
Yeah.
Wasted time. Will Alex Hunter stay or go?
Are you sure this is what risky?
What about this tour of the US?
What does your heart tell you?
At the end, he plays soccer against a ghost. It's fucking crazy. I don't mean to spoil it, but
Wait, he returns?
I mean, he's still playing soccer.
What up, guys? Thank you for having me, EA. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Jesse Wellens, and I am a YouTube creator. So I am here to talk about Need for Speed.
How come his Twitter handle's Jesse Well?
Payback.
I don't spend a lot of time using
if you guys didn't
teleprompters.
know Need for Speed Payback. I'm
Live.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a great game. But all right.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel
I'm a
bad.
YouTube creator. Need for Speed Payback. It's coming out. I got my boy Marcus,
Seems like
executive
YouTube creators
producer
don't go live a lot. I
He
guess.
is-
It's
a huge crowd.
Yeah, I would do worse than him.
This guy's probably like a super nice, genuine dude. And like here,
I feel like his teleprompter
read
might
off
have
his
broken.
teleprompter that we broke.
There are no
He
smash
rolled up
cuts
one
in live
sleeve and
settings.
then crossed his arms.
How's
I feel really bad
cartel
for
that
him.
rules
Yeah.
the city's casinos, criminals, and cops, and that is we're delivering a brand new experience with wild heist missions, intense cop pursuits, grueling
No,
car
that's his
battles,
thing.
and
It's the one
jaw-dropping
sleeve.
action
It
moments.
can't be his
No
thing.
longer
It's like, you know how when you ride a bike and you only roll up one hand?
Yeah.
It's like that.
We are putting you
He rides his
behind
bike
the-
with his
the
hands
wheel of an action
on the
driving
pedals.
fantasy.
So Need for Speed has been around for a long time. There's been a lot of new things coming to the game.
I just
and
think
a
it's
lot
really
of
weird.
old
Like,
things that people are familiar
I'm a
with the
YouTube
franchise.
creator. Let's talk about Need for
Exactly.
Speed, a
You
game
know,
that
we're
is
putting
not
a new
like a
narrative into the
game
game
that
when
you
you
would
drive three
stream
different
a lot.
characters.
like stream
It's
a
not
ton
Minecraft.
of. Yeah, it's not like
Bring their own
Maybe that's
unique
changing.
playstyle to the game. You drive across city, mountains, deserts, and canyons in the most diverse open world ever made for a Need for Speed game.
Gas
There's
prices
a
in
lot
this
of great
world.
new elements in this game, but also obviously a lot of fundamentals like customization. We go way deeper when it comes to visual and performance
headlights?
customizations, as well as introducing something on top
Boy,
of
this
that.
kinda looks like
something
The
we
Crew,
call
huh?
relics,
Yeah.
which are abandoned classic cars that you transform
To be fair,
from scrap
if the
to
Need for
stock
Speed
to
team
super
got a crack at making something like
of
The Crew,
customization,
that might actually be
yeah.
pretty
Like,
alright.
one of the coolest things
Well,
about the crew
gaming,
was the
it
way
was
the
like
cars
he's
changed,
customizing
and like
a
you had the
classic,
cool,
like,
weird,
Beetle.
bolt built-up looks. Like that was really
He's going to be
neat.
doing a
Need a
lot
better
more of this
cartographer on staff,
customization and
though.
gameplay
Yeah, probably.
at 1:30 on the stream if you want to come back. But enough talking about it. I'm trying to see it.
Yeah, you know,
Shut the fuck up.
Highly believable.
Please get me off the stage.
One of the blockbusters from Need for Speed Payback called the Highway Heist that shows that intense action driving experience.
It's a wide variety
let's
of
turn
hand
around
things.
and take a look.
Check out my DJ set tonight.
He found it. He found it.
I
by
mean,
the
that's all
end,
about
man.
YouTube, right? It's like,
Yep.
Yeah. Looked kind of like a takedown.
0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds.
That's very fast.
We intercept, then grab the cargo.
It'll be part of a convoy.
What do you think?
something's gonna go
Quick
wrong.
hit and run. Get me close to the
I
truck
think
and I'll
something's
take
gonna
care
go
of the
wrong.
rest.
What do you think? You think he's going to betray them?
I think there's gonna be some payback.
Wait,
family.
he's so angry about his revenge thing, he actually got a custom license plate that says Payback.
That's worth
Can't you
that
have
$20
seven
a
letters?
month.
You can have 7 letters on a
Yeah,
custom
someone
plate,
already
right?
had
Why
it
wouldn't they
with-
spell the whole
someone already
word?
had it with 7 letters.
Is that the guy you're trying to take down?
Yeah.
That's you're trying to get payback on him.
Yeah, it's Mel Gibson.
It's a double cross. Yeah, we'll frame you there.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, okay. That doesn't look so bad.
All right, that's a takedown.
You think that's got to be gameplay,
I mean,
right?
they're trying to like
Yeah.
make this look like a gameplay thing.
But
yeah.
this, yeah.
Do a takedown. Take down that semi truck.
What do you think? Stunt position or grab harpoons?
Yeah, harpoons for sure.
It's the
What was
EMP things from Too Fast, Too Furious.
Damn it, somehow my car wasn't strong enough to take down a fucking semi-truck.
Can you spy hunter into the back of it?
This looks really cool.
Yeah, this isn't bad at all.
Forget the tunnel. We get him before he reaches the city.
I'm so in.
This looks nice.
I mean, that wouldn't be gameplay, right?
More house cars headed your way.
I hope it has that slowdown
Wait, what?
stuff. That looks really cool.
What's blowing up?
Cars.
No.
Gasoline.
Okay. Is somebody shooting
really
rockets at you?
It's like a deck of 52 thing. They've got like Ace of Spades.
I saw the Spade logos, but I'm not sure what that
No,
means.
you have to take out these enforcers before you get to
Like
get back to the
cutscene for
part
the
of the
truck.
truck part.
Your son watching Benny?
That civilian.
Oh, that was pretty good.
I mean, they really are leaning on that looking a lot like the takedown camera from Burnout.
Yeah.
I've been playing a decent amount of Paradise, and like this is very, very, very Burnout. Except you're not building your boost meter.
Yeah.
Really bad idea.
You gotta get the NOS upgrade.
Side.
Near misses.
Get up on his right.
Where's DJ? What's his name?
Never just do it. Keep it steady.
There happens to be a giant ladder on the side of this truck. Very convenient.
How else are you going to get on the roof of the truck?
What's the Charlie Sheen movie with the Red Hot Chili Peppers? The Chase or something?
The Chase.
And he has sex in the
It's a great
car.
movie.
And
It's a great
yeah.
movie.
The Chase is great.
Chase is a
Yeah.
great movie.
One of Christy Swanson's finest.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. They left the keys in it.
This kind of looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And a whole tank of gas.
Yeah.
They picked a good sequence to show.
This is very Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
If you look at like what you're doing though, and
That's a
how it
fast
kind of
car.
goes in and out, like the gameplay doesn't look that different. You know, you're kind of taking out these enforcers and doing some stuff.
But it's well directed.
Yeah, totally.
Wait. Oh, I thought she was going to jump
Very
into the
flashy
helicopter.
plane.
Yeah.
She transforms into a helicopter. And
I'm suddenly super
Oh, I thought they were going to bring the helicopter
plays
out
as
to
well
talk.
as it looks.
yeah.
Last year at EA Play, we unveiled EA Originals. The program was something we created to support small, independent studios, to help bring experiences that are unique, gorgeous, innovative, and memorable to the world.
Just like me.
We are partnering with game creators through the process from development to marketing to publishing. But EA Originals is also about
I really
funding,
thought he said game
about
trailers
offering
for a
thought so
second
too.
there, too.
I was like,
Okay.
they're partnering with game trailers. Huh?
Profits
What?
from these games go back
Hang on.
to the hands of the developers.
Oh, did you sign that deal?
We have been
We got bad news.
overwhelmed with the indie community's reaction to this. I can tell you, we've received hundreds of pitches, many of them brilliant, and as a result, we now have several new titles in development. Today, I want to introduce you to our next EA Originals title, one that I've been very close to from the beginning. This game tells a story in an entirely new way. Now, a few years ago, I played the indie hit, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, with my oldest daughter. I loved how different the game felt. The mechanics and storytelling were really cool, and we both loved the emotional story. So I decided to
put it out on
contact
the
the
PS4.
game's creator, Joseph
someone
Fares.
ported it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
When we met, we
PS4
instantly
and Xbox One,
realized
I think.
we shared the same passion for games
play
and
it.
how to bring new experiences to players. I also found out that he was building a new studio called Hazelight. Now, we're thrilled to be working with Joseph to bring his new project to all of you. What started out as a wild idea on paper has now turned into a groundbreaking, one-of-a-kind game called A Way Out. Take a look.
What's your plan?
Wow. Oh yeah, this got teased, right?
Wait for me.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's a teaser video that's been out there for a while.
Yeah.
Is it a prison game? There's some real good facial hair happening here.
Yeah.
That guy reminds me of that comedian with the weird voice. Oh, God.
This whole thing
Jim
set in
Carrey.
prison. That sounds
We
awesome.
have good reasons to bust out of here, but I need to get out of here too. Yeah?
He was like in everything in the 2000s. Oh, man.
Co-op Prison Break. That sounds.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Brothers, but in prison.
Oh, awesome! Oh my
Totally looks
God,
like that's what this is.
This looks like so much fun.
this kind of owns. Wow.
I'll go first. Oh, crap! You okay?
Restart the checkpoint.
The other guy goes first this time.
This is gonna be like Fled.
Should brothers talk?
Yes.
Yeah. Remember Fled?
Yeah, I do. Fled's great.
No, Fled is not great.
Fled is great. Stop.
Wait, how far does
Well,
this
looks
go?
like he made it out of prison.
This looks really nice. Like this.
Yeah.
She's my daughter too.
Okay.
See? Problem solved.
It's Fled.
Now that's brothers.
Do you think he makes it?
No. That's the end of the
That's
game.
the end of the game.
That's
Like,
a really cool trailer.
That
Yeah.
was sweet. Yeah.
looks like he found his way out.
It definitely establishes the premise there.
When's that coming out?
Oh, maybe we'll find out.
Hey, my name
Hey.
is Joseph Fares, and I'm the writer and
got his own
director
name.
I've got my name.
of A Way Out. I'm so excited to be here and show you the game. So, after I finish
He looks like
I
both
wanted to
those
make
two
a
characters
project
combined.
A little bit.
Yeah. Say that.
A little bit.
to tell stories without compromising on gameplay. And this is the reason why I started Hazelight Studios
He just does the
together with
Tarantino
the
thing
team
and
behind
self-inserts
Brothers.
wherever he can
And
into his
working
work.
with EA's originals
There's a lot of
was
feet stuff.
perfect.
Yeah.
Because we have the full creative freedom and trust from EA to deliver the game we truly believe in. And that is very important for Hazelight, let me tell you that. So, the idea for A Way Out came to me when me and a friend
Broke
trying
out
to
of
find a
prison.
co-op game that wasn't just a drop-in, drop-out experience. I wanted to play a game where the characters had
The key
unique
art.
personalities and goals. A game where me and a friend can embark on an emotional journey together. And this is exactly what A Way Out is. The game is designed for split-screen co-op only, and I mean only. So you will be able to play it online, but to get the full experience and feel, we want you and your friend to play it in your couch. And gameplay-wise, yeah, couch, nice, right? Action.
Let's hear it for couches.
Finally.
A lot of couches in the audience.
Fucking
couch.
Futon fans.
Let me tell you.
I'm a love
Okay,
seat.
wait, it's coming to me.
We're just gonna
come on.
chair.
Gameplay-wise, it's going to be crazy. There's going to be a huge amount of variation. You're going to be able to play everything.
You need to connect.
I mean,
Hold
not
the couch
everything,
up
but
to
a
the
lot
Kinect.
of stuff.
For a really long
It's gonna
time,
be
I was trying to figure out why it said
exploration,
#earplay in the top right.
driving, you
Then
want
I
to get
realized.
to this game,
No.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
This is
No.
my kind of unscripted
But let me tell
presentation
you
where he's
this.
clearly just riffing.
After
good.
you
Yeah, he
finish
seems really
playing
good,
A Way Out, I will tell you, you will play a co-op game like never before. I know, I mean, I can guarantee that. I know I sound very cocky, but I can't help it because it's true.
That's great.
Do you guys want this game? I'm going to check with my manager in the back room. Hold on a second. I think I can get you a good price on this one.
So right now,
he says I gotta give it to you retail.
You want the undercoating?
Of the game, but still, you're gonna get blown away. And I also want to say that I'm so proud and happy to be part of this industry. It's crazy how fun it is to be here and do these games. It's so much fun. And also, one last thing. I want to say hello to my Hazelight team watching live from Sweden.
Sure.
Thank you. Goodbye. Hop shaky. Boom. Come on.
What? What was the
Let's
last
all break
bit?
out of prison together. All right.
Did you say hump shaker? What?
All he wants to do is zoom, and break out of prison.
Co-op game. It is designed, played, and experienced only in split-screen co-op.
I really like that
Means you
idea.
have to play the game with a friend, either online or on your couch.
I wonder if that's
The
so
game
I wonder if
starts in
that's
a
like,
prison.
oh, if this scene
Play
needs
as
more
Vincent.
space, so you're going to be pushed over,
You
like
and
if
a
that's
friend
part
will
of the
get to know your
storytelling, right?
characters.
'Cause
Yeah, I mean, if you're dynamically
story.
designing
About me,
the you know, this like cinematography around that.
Harvey killed someone
that's
very
awesome.
close to me. With or without you, I'm going after him.
Let me show you some of the scenarios in the game. On the
It's like
right
when you split
side,
off in,
you
like,
see
Gears of
Leo
War.
was already in prison. On the left, you see Vincent, who just arrived. Now, if you look to the right again, you can see that Leo can be controlled, while Vincent is in a cutscene.
Oh, cool.
Here is another one. Vincent and Leo are now in the laundry room.
Harlan
Your goal
Williams.
is to smuggle sheets
Yeah.
using
Sure,
the laundry
yes.
yard. You can approach the scenario
Is that
in
actor?
different
Yeah,
ways.
he's a
Either
the
you
Rocket
can
Man.
part with
Actor.
Vincent.
No, I got a good pack right here.
You're not just thinking that
I
can
think
just
it's
half
your
baked
name
where he
on
goes
it.
to prison, right?
No.
Okay.
He kind of looks like him with the nose and the
broken.
long
I
face.
don't know.
Have you seen Rocket Man?
Or with Leo.
Okay. Whoa. He farts in the suit. You get real stinky.
Yeah, but I think those two guys are just about to fight. What the? What? Who's him?
In a
That
way
was very
out,
convincing.
we'll
Yeah,
explain
great
everything
acting.
to you all the time. Everything you do in the game
Oh,
is
this is
unique
so
for that
cool.
scene.
Yeah.
We want you and your friend to be focused and engaged throughout the entire story.
I need to
But let
make
me
a
tell
friend.
you, This is just the beginning of what you will be experiencing in A Way Out.
I bet trying to play this game with a random player would be hilarious.
I'm gonna find someone on Tinder to come play with us.
Task Rabbit.
Relax, man. I got this.
I play this with Max. He's my 5-year-old son.
Yeah.
Dude, we're breaking out.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, forced co-op is one of those things that'll be hard because some people will.
I know,
be in a
me
position to really
again.
play it, you know, but
Thank you, Joseph.
I
that
mean,
game
I
is
was
absolutely
going for it.
stunning,
Yeah.
and I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. Now let's switch gears for just a minute.
I wonder if that's playable
It's
here.
great to be here showing you the games you'll play this year.
I don't think so.
But at the same time, we are
Need for
inspired
Speed,
to
probably?
look
That's
forward.
this year,
I
right?
think that is, yeah.
Creative ideas combined with new technologies become an unstoppable force. We have teams today taking technologies that are changing the world and using them to change the way we play. These are the futurists, the incubators, our talented artists, designers, and engineers within our studios.
you're just gonna start talking about HD
Our
Rumble,
Frostbite
isn't
team, our digital platform team, and a new research division called Seed. What motivates me every day is the responsibility we have to push our industry forward.
That logo looks really familiar.
That's one reason we
Codemasters?
created this new division.
Squarespace?
Seed is a small, stealthy team that I work with on a
Thank you.
daily basis, exploring some of our most visionary concepts, like deep learning or neural networks.
creating a world for you to define, to interact with, and share as you wish. Or virtual humans with deeply sophisticated artificial
Okay, this is the
intelligence.
presentation you give at the
So
beginning
instead
of a Mirror's
of
Edge or
one main
Syndicate
character
game,
shared
like when
by
you're
millions,
establishing the
we
evil
can have
corporation and the weird shit
millions
they're
of
up to.
characters shaped by you.
TED Talk.
That's just the beginning of how we can blur reality and the digital world. Go anywhere, share your
But also, like,
discoveries,
it's
be
one thing to
anyone.
say this. I'm like,
The
we got a
games
team
become
thinking about
yours.
all the crazy shit that's going on.
Now, what we know
But
today is that
so does
interactive
everybody else.
entertainment
Yeah.
will change more in the next 5 years than it has in the last 45.
That's bold.
Together, we are building that future.
No more games.
One
Need
that
for Speed is
disrupts,
getting into
empowers,
self-driving
and is full
cars.
of play. And to do that, we also need innovative new platform technology. So when we were thrilled
He's got
when
his
we
mic
got our
under
first
his ear.
project
Yeah, that's what
Scorpio
they-
dev
that's how
kits
they
from
roll it,
Microsoft.
yeah.
6 teraflops
Underslung.
and true 4K graphical fidelity. Now, these Madden NFL 18 visuals are just a taste of what can be accomplished combining Frostbite.
Look at those
Project
stripes.
Scorpio.
Stitching.
And already, we are creating the most detailed, high-resolution environments you've ever seen on a console. Madden looks absolutely stunning.
Saying
but
you're
as
raising
game
the price of
makers,
your
awesome
games. That
graphics
was
and
a
effects are just the beginning. The game has to feel amazing as well.
Cyber
Project
Tiger 2
Scorpio
is going
is
to
a
feature
powerful
AI
platform that's coming
Tiger
at the
Woods.
right
It's going to
time.
blow your mind.
Now,
Check out this
I have
HD
one more
mugshot.
thing before I go. New IP is one of the purest forms of innovation in our industry. A brand new idea combined with the latest tech and a vision for something extraordinary. The next game will push every boundary for you. It is vast, dangerous, beautiful, and unexpected.
Star Wars.
So this is
I mean,
just
new
the
IP
first
is the
tease
BioWare
that we're
thing.
showing you today. Then we will have so much more
Army of Two,
in the
4.
Microsoft press conference tomorrow, so don't miss that. But for now, here's the first glimpse of our brand new IP from BioWare.
There it is. Yeah, please cut off the crowd before we hear any excitement whatsoever.
Who made Blood on the Sand?
50 Cent.
Oh, okay, it's him in his garage.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the
Right.
studio.
Yeah, sorry.
It's our
Yeah, Lloyd
honor.
Banks is the creative director.
It protects us from what lies beyond. But out there,
Iron Man.
This Destiny.
choices you make.
It's weird that we're still like making trailers and stuff that have the
Yeah.
that's still.
It still tests well, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
whatever. It's effective. It's just
Haze?
The story
Anthem.
doesn't end here. It's just the beginning.
Huh. Okay.
healthcare just got extra serious.
Oh, no.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean O'Brien. And I'm here today to share the latest of our NBA Live 18 with you. But instead of talking about it, I'd like to show you.
I'm
We've
the new
spent the
hoop
last
god.
2 years completely overhauling virtually
the
every
hoop god.
aspect of gameplay.
Fair enough.
Come on and
Now we're going to
slam.
go outside to a hands-on
Please
station
enjoy
on FanFest
this
so you
jam.
can check out some of those improvements.
Didn't they
and
put the
then
wrong Twitter
we're gonna come
handle
back
for the
and
hoop
hear
god
it.
last
Give you
year?
more
Yeah,
details
some
about
guy
how
got really
NBA Live
confused.
18 introduces an entirely new way to play a basketball game.
There's 2 of them
We
now.
call it the one. Gibbs, Connor, over to you.
Thank you, Sean. You look fantastic every single time I see you. We are here out at FanFest. EA Play. I want to see everyone on social. Use that hashtag EA Play. Come look at you're
Just want to get on
excited
social.
to see.
This guy is like
thing happening here?
This is also this guy's WWE backstage announcer tryout video.
No one better in the business.
Finn Balor, you got a fatal 4-way coming up tonight.
We're the social media lounge here with Finn Balor.
First look, NBA Live 18.
Yeah, what's up? I mean, I'm super excited that people finally
Who
get
is
to get
this?
their
Todd
hands
Howard
on
looks different.
NBA
Is that the
Live.
guy from Always Sunny?
The
Yeah.
replay we just got. Q and I were playing. I'm controlling LeBron. Q's controlling KD. Let's take a look.
Get all these angles in here. I want to see
All
the
right.
sweat.
All right. So what we're looking
So we have
at
to play
here
this on the smallest
is I'm
monitor
using my
possible
right
so that
stick
no
to
one gets too close a look at it.
Can we get some more glare on it?
I want. So behind the back, between the legs.
Turn on a couple
Now I'm
lights.
trying to attack the back.
There we go.
But KD or Q cuts me off with a
This is
flick of
already
the left
unrealistic
stick,
because
and then I try to go back at him again. This time I'm
the
gonna
Warriors
go.
don't have possession.
Yeah, Kevin Dunn.
Q's late. He hit his left stick. He missed
that
the
over yet?
timing window,
Yeah.
and now I
Did
have
they-
an open lane to the hoop.
No, it's
3-1.
3-1 Warriors
Zaza
right now.
coming
Okay.
over.
Tell me he finishes strong.
He
Tell
does
me he
finish
finishes strong.
I use my right stick to finish
The
with
paint?
the left
He's in the paint,
hand.
right?
Yes, he's in the
Yes,
paint.
he's in the
Okay.
I
paint.
feel like this game's moving a little slow. Maybe it's just me.
I believe this is a replay.
I
Oh!
have it. LeBron's looking like LeBron. Nice tight shot.
Classic
The
LeBron,
crowd
baby. That's
reacts
what it's all about.
wildly.
First look at 18. John.
It's a really weird way to show this
and I
game.
endorse this product and
That's it?
service.
That was really weird.
Clap.
Thank you. We're
It
excited.
took 2
for
years to
all
make
of you to
that.
get your hands on NBA Live 18. And
Now we're just
everyone
working on
will
getting
have an
running full
opportunity
speed and adding more players.
Please enjoy NBA Live 18 in 2021.
By the season pass to get access to more teams.
We're looking to get it out in 2 weeks.
Jumpstart your own legacy through solo, co-op, and multiplayer experiences, and carry all of your progress.
You have to
over
play
to the
this on
full
the
game.
couch with one other
So
person.
let's take a look at the one.
NBA Live 18 is an all-new way to pursue your legacy.
Like with the basketball
Centered
finals
on
happening
you,
right now,
your
this
journey
seems
is
like
defined by the choices you make.
you
Welcome
would show
to the
a little
one.
bit of gameplay,
Unleashes the freedom
live
to play
gameplay,
how
right?
Yeah,
and
you would
whom
think.
want.
Oh,
Here,
maybe they will
the
later.
respect you earn on the streets matters just as much as the rings you earn in the league.
The NBA streets?
Rise
Yeah,
through the
NBA
ranks
Street.
in the league. An authentic NBA experience where you dominate the hardwood on your way to winning championships. But the new NBA Live goes beyond the league, taking you into the streets, where
Okay.
the rules and how you earn respect are different. Team up with friends to take down NBA legends at historic courts like
Game
Venice
breakers?
Beach.
Huh.
Throughout your journey, your on-court performance leads to increased skills and new gear as your hype
Basketball
builds in
RPG.
both the streets and the league. From Venice to Rucker Park and
But
everywhere
like,
in
if it
between.
still just plays like
Join
NBA
the
Live,
community.
Yeah,
but
that's
three
the
on
thing.
three, then that's
Pickup
not
games.
like whatever.
At our
Plus, they
Yeah.
already made the perfect
Real world
basketball
courts.
RPG and Shut Up
The
and
Drew
Jam
League
guided.
can continue
Yeah.
to build your legacy in the Pro-Am Tour. Earn the right to go head-to-head with the very best and show off your signature style. From East Coast to West Coast, from the streets to the league, everything you do matters. Your legacy is defined by you and how you choose to play.
Scottie
This
Pippen
is
will
your
remember
world.
that.
It's time for you. to
What if I choose to play NBA 2K18? Does that still apply?
Then the online won't work again this year. Which path will you take? The broken online or maybe the broken everything? Well, look, we're hoping it's... look, just hold...
Can I play a pickup game in North Korea with Dennis Rodman?
Isn't the path just to do well?
I think so.
You choose the
choice,
path.
man.
Well,
Choose the
maybe,
basketball game.
maybe you just want to be a fucking journeyman.
Maybe you want to be in the summer league for your entire career.
Like maybe I missed the part of like the choice of like you do well on the street and also on the
I want to be
hardwood, right?
the
Yeah,
world's
do you-
most badass but worst at basketball power forward.
Do the dungeons in any order.
You can just bake bread, man. You can just bake bread.
Except the commissioner's rules.
Yeah, do not play your own basketball rules. It will not go well.
All right. Well, they're doing that.
Cool.
Thanks, guys. And thanks to all of the teams here sharing games today. And a special thanks to Joseph and Hazelight. How about that for some passion?
Time for Star Wars.
Now, we've got a massive finale coming up here in just a moment. 30 minutes of pure, unadulterated Star Wars.
We're showing the first 30 minutes of Empire Strikes Back. Cool.
Last week, we did something pretty amazing together.
It's pretty good.
We
30
held
minutes.
our annual EA Play to Give campaign, celebrating the importance of inclusion and play in our communities and in life. We partnered with 3 outstanding charities, the United Nations He for She, and anti-bullying organisations, the Pacer Centre and Ditch the Label. No? Okay.
What?
No, we're not supporting any of these
We
charities.
don't know.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
You're not going to clap for that? No. It says in the teleprompter you were going to.
Please clap.
And here's where play comes in. All of you, our millions of players out there, joined us in support of inclusion. You came out in play in 9 in-game challenges. And by coming together, we are showing the world what a positive force that games can be. And to thank you for that, we're opening ways for you to play a bunch of great games for free. Starting today for the rest of the week, Origin Access, as well as the Vault
Jason, do you
EA
still have that?
Access, are free.
You're not paying for that
PlayStation
anymore?
4
Okay.
players will also have a bunch of free trials running all week. We're talking FIFA, Madden, PvZ Garden Warfare 2, Star Wars Battlefront, and much more. I
told you they weren't gonna say Mass Effect.
Bring your friends.
I was gonna
Have
say,
fun with
this
some
would be the
great
spot
games
for
this
it.
week
Yeah.
While you're getting ready and excited.
Just like the
for
very
what's to
edge of
come.
the box, and then they cut away.
Now,
Nope, it
without
stopped.
further ado, We
Garden
bring
Warfare
you
do well?
Star Wars
Yeah,
Battlefront 2.
Yeah. I mean, they made a second one.
Are we
yeah.
in? Is this the half-hour Star Wars block?
Hey.
It would probably is.
He's a
yes.
Star Wars man.
A couple of reasons.
That's not a great ratio.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
We need to see the reply number. though.
Yeah. I bet there's some really funny replies in there.
Yeah.
I want
Okay,
a Twitter
cool.
client that makes all those noises.
And displays like that?
Yeah.
That'd be all right.
I don't know. For a guy with as many followers as John
shit,
Boyega,
they
I
got
feel
real
like that's actually not that many
stormtroopers.
shares.
Start shooting lasers at the crowd.
Everybody, whoa!
We're real stormtroopers.
There's the new ones on the left and the old ones on the right, I think.
Hello,
Are you evil?
I'm Janina Gavon-Carr, and I play Commander Iden Versio, leader of the Inferno Squad in Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Right, that's the protagonist you play as,
Yes.
right?
So,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm also an advocate for in-depth cinema caliber story in.
That's a good line.
That
Yeah,
tweet
that's
from
pretty
John
good.
I'm also an
Boyega
advocate of
was
that, I
like
guess.
a tweet heard around the world. It spoke for all of us. When can we play a Star Wars story
Without
We don't
having
wanna just
kids
relive
yelling
the
at
movie
us,
a
right?
million times. What we want to do
Oh, the three best
Show
Star
the
Wars
Phantom
films.
Menace.
authentic, untold story. A story that delivers new perspectives and enables us to play as some of our favorite
Me?
Star Wars characters while also
Like
introducing
C-3PO.
Yeah, what are your
Yo.
favorite Star Wars
new
characters? That one starts. Yeah, that's
And
C-3PO
just
right
like
there.
The best Star Wars
Rogue One,
characters,
tells
the
an
fascists.
essential Star Wars
Do you
story
think it's a
ahead
joke
of
they
A
would
New
do Jar
Hope.
Jar if they're doing episode
Star
1 stuff?
Wars
like
Like in the hero mode?
Battlefront will tell
I would
a
love
new
that.
Star
That'd be
Wars
great.
story
The
that helps
tutorial
bridge
is
the
just you
gap
playing as Jar Jar.
between
That'd be
Return of
great
the
to look
Jedi
around.
Yeah.
and The Force Awakens.
They are closing too many gaps. Is it like that a 2-minute window now
But
between
even
like
if we stop there,
those two movies?
We
You're doing the Metal Gear
loved
thing.
The previous Battlefront of 2015, but we wanted more. Star Wars Battlefront
You
2
are in
is
this
much
EA
more
game.
than
Like
the
I
previous
understand that you don't
title,
necessarily
with more
work
than
for EA,
3
but this
times
Wii
the
stuff is good.
content
We
of
wanted
the
that
game.
game. Like it just.
To be fair, she does play a lot of games.
I bet she does. I bet she does.
Now, I'm
Like,
all
but
about
it
that
just
couch
this
co-op,
whole
and
thing
they're
seems
bringing
really
it back
weird.
with the return of Skirmish, so I'm going to be cuddling up with someone playing me some Battlefront 2.
Local co-op?
In multiplayer,
I think so, yeah.
there are more
Cool.
heroes, more vehicles, more planets. I've been to some of them. More
you
space
haven't.
battles and starfighter assault, and deeper progression and
No, they do that. They
customization
film
as
on other
well
planets.
as
Yeah.
content from
Hollywood's
across
magic.
all
Idiot robots from
eras.
Phantom Menace. What were those called?
But
Oh, the
Was
like
that pulled
long-
out of the thing?
Yeah.
Star
Battle-
Wars is not just
Peace.
some checklist of great features.
You play
How
as
does
Diane Ward
Battlefront
as one of the
2
heroes.
play? The team at DICE in Stockholm has some of the most talented multiplayer designers in the
Take the
world.
statues.
And they've been working with the EA Game Changers to make
None of them
sure
are
Star Wars
doing
Battlefront 2
Slow mo.
has
That's
the
where
multiplayer
Wii 3 's
we're all
happening.
looking for. These
Offside.
Game Changers,
Hey,
they
company
basically
offsite.
get
Company
like
offsite.
tapped on the shoulder because they're the best Battlefront players in the world, and then they get secretly flown out to
So we
Stockholm.
need, like, good levels
As
in
long
this.
as they provide valuable feedback, they get an early look at the game. Sounds like an awesome program,
Do
and
their
if I didn't
contract.
suck at multiplayer, maybe I get an
That guy
invite.
looks like a fucking
That's true.
evil general for the
So
Empire.
let's hear more from
He
them
looked like he was in
about
that
their time
Fallout
at DICE.
gang.
The Tunnel Snakes.
Yeah.
After
Graphics
the release
are
of Star Wars Battlefront 1, the community thought there should have been
You know,
more.
the first
And
Battlefront.
the good news is this, the developers have
You can put that Star Wars music on anything and it'll look cool.
I'm really excited to let the Game Changers get their hands on the game. This is going to stay, right?
Changers.
The clean UI look is going to stay. There's still time to change something if it's not working.
Hard-hitting questions.
Can you tighten up these graphics a little bit?
Yeah.
Very candid.
Oh my god.
It's sweet. They flew us out here for free and then asked us what we thought about the thing, and it turns out I love it. Weird.
Just one guy. Not
We've
impressed.
got a whole
Yeah,
bunch
just-
of new features.
yeah.
One of the biggest ones that a lot of fans are excited about is the class system.
They split the characters up into different classes. They
Okay.
have different weapons, special abilities that you can customize.
It affects your health. It affects how you are going to support your team.
There's going to be more content. You're going to have to
The
get
pool
used to
shark.
techniques and how to play.
There's no pool in this game.
That was his number one complaint.
Yeah, they flew out to check on. Confirm no pool.
First battle.
Is that a snooker
Duke
mode?
Nukem had it. What are you guys doing?
feels a lot better and go, oh, okay, this gun feels kind of more real, less floaty.
Which is your favorite hero so far?
We're introducing a system called Battlefront.
That guy's a narc. That guy's a plant.
That guy works
Hey, what modes do you think are the best? You like this hero?
Points. There's such a plethora of things to spend it on, vehicles, or even coming in.
He's working on the next Star Trek
And
game.
the coolest thing, I think, is a level of customization, not just from a weapon standpoint, but the actual character's own ability.
This could be really cool if they do it right.
I want
Battlefront 1 was good. You know?
Yeah.
It just needed
It just needed more
yeah.
than multiplayer. Yeah, more hooks.
I just want you to not kneel to get into a vehicle.
I mean, to know that
Like,
you're
honestly.
giving feedback to make it a better experience.
But so you're not
for
getting in the
everybody.
vehicle. You're
It's like
kneeling
taking
while
out there saying, "Look,
like that guy's just like, I'm taking a knee.
Yeah, I want to take off from a vehicle, like on the ground.
So I'm going to participate in making the
Nuke 'em,
trailer
Duke.
a
There you go.
whole different level
See?
of fantasy.
Heard there was pool in this one.
3, 2, 1.
Can you flush a toilet? Space toilet, I guess?
Now, on behalf of the EA Game Changers and DICE, this is the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2 multiplayer game.
He's wearing his own shirt.
Wouldn't you though?
Yeah. No.
Like, that publicity, man. I'd be wearing a hat.
If my name was Stone Mountain, I couldn't pull
Look,
that
he's
off
got
in
a
the first
box
place.
full of those at home. He needs to do something with
If
them.
my name were
Wrestlers do it.
Stone Mountain,
Maybe he just goes to Stone Mountain, Georgia. a lot. Who knows?
I'd be stopping like a coup right now. Who are we gonna get?
I want to be those idiots.
Like on some level, though, it's like, hey, we thought we had some ideas about how to make this game, but I don't know. Let's get a bunch of people in here and have them tell us how to make it. Is kind of a weird thing too.
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the thing about the prequels. It's like this stuff was beautiful.
Yeah, those designs and everything. Yeah.
Right. As long as you're not, nobody's talking.
Well, to play this, you have to do like a 45-minute political thriller.
Yeah. You play
Oh.
the Trade Federation.
Yeah.
So I wonder
Your
if
new
you can
gun
only-
ray.
I wonder if you only use Darth Maul on certain maps.
Probably different heroes for different maps.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they could do that. I think I would rather just let them say, hey, it's a multiplayer game, so fuck it. Like, just play what you want to play.
Yeah.
I mean, you're running around as the Emperor in the first.
To hell with your cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Emperor was doing like M. Bison torpedoes and stuff in the last one.
Just like real life.
Oh, wait. We're coming up on the Star Destroyer, but we need to clear that escort. Let's give him everything we got.
Oh, is that going to be the mode like the AT-AT mode in the last one where you have to take down a Star Destroyer? That sounds cool. So remember that the AT-AT would be marching.
Yeah. Who's that Daft Punk guy?
Is that Snarf guy from the new one?
Yeah, Snarf, that famous Star Wars
What's
character.
his name from the new one? Snarf? Yeah, the big crazy hologram
General
guy.
Snarf.
Yeah. I think it's Snoke.
Supreme Commander.
That's it, yes.
Supreme Commander Snarf.
Snoke is a really funny word.
Yoda, Darth Maul, Wookiees, Kylo Ren versus Rey. I watched that thing like 20 times backstage with my mom before this even started. My mom's here. Yes, it's a big day for me. I'm sorry. So.
I like her. She's got good, like,
Yeah.
She does. She seems like she wants to be there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have even more exciting things for you. In just a moment, YouTube personality iJustine, Shoutcaster Alex Goldenboy Mendez, and DICE developer Paul
What is the difference between a
Teslin will
shoutcaster and a
showcase
YouTuber?
Assault on
Okay, so like the YouTuber is the personality that are making the thing, but the shoutcaster is kind of like a commentator,
Okay.
like a John Madden type who will call out actions and commentate big matches.
Yeah, I saw people arguing over the use of the word shoutcast recently.
Or do they use Icecast now? Like, what? Can you be an Icecaster?
Well, it's different for different games.
Okay.
Nobody calls them shoutcasters in like Dota, but
it depends on what class you are.
A first-person shooter.
Because like
can have a
Shoutcast was a protocol, and
Yeah.
like it's
all the bells
it's a
and whistles,
really
all
weird
the
old
newness, but
thing.
before
So
we take
every
you
time the
there,
term gets used, it's
another
yeah.
big
Was
Star
Tony
Wars
Schiavone a
Battlefront fan
shoutcaster?
has
Absolutely
some
not.
exciting.
Maybe on the side he ran a Shoutcast station. I don't know.
Hi guys,
minor
it's
league
Joe
baseball team.
Boyega here.
Yeah.
Thought I wasn't going to turn up. Yes, I was. But I'm sorry I can't be there with you because I'm doing a play in London.
Speaking
But
of
I do have
enthusiastic
some
guys that
great
seem to really
news.
like what they're
Obviously,
doing.
You know,
Oh,
I'm a
yeah,
massive
he
fan
seems
of
into
Star
it.
Wars Battlefront 1. And now we're going into the next
Also, you might
chapter
have
of
forgotten
Star
I'm
Wars
British,
Battlefront 2. And
Ben
I'm
Pat
very,
certainly
very
did.
excited to share this. We've seen
The
Yoda.
first movie I saw him was
We've
Attack
seen
the
Luke.
Block, which is
We've
like
seen
one
all
of
the
the
other
most
characters,
British
but
movies.
Where's Finn?
Weird to watch The Wire
Finn
and then
will
see interviews
definitely
with all those
be
people
a
and realize
part
like
of
all of them are
Star
British.
Yeah,
and
a lot
Irish.
of them are.
And Captain Phasma as part of the first season of free content. Did you
say Captain
And
Plasma?
there's-
Phasma.
Phasma.
That's not better.
You also get to play on the new
Phasma is a
What?
character from the new Star Wars.
Okay. Show up and fall into a trash compactor and that was it.
Phasma.
I think Phasma is
like
she's the leader of the dark.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
here's the Chrome thing, the lady from Game of Thrones. I think she just fell into like a garbage can.
She apparently has a bigger role in the next
Okay.
two, I think.
Okay.
And I'm excited. Let's play.
All right.
My
No,
tweet
it's
made this
play.
happen.
This is when you cut to the
Finn
gameplay.
and Phasma are headed to Star Wars Battlefront 2 this holiday, and it will be free. Yes.
That's a pretty
The
good
team
John
at DICE
Boyega.
heard our feedback loud and clear on the previous Battlefront
really
and are
exist.
committed to keeping this
He is
community
just- he
together.
was always
with
digital.
themed seasons of content.
I expect to be
post-launch
excited for like
all
every
players
game EA has
at
shown
no
so far
additional
outside of
charge.
soccer and basketball.
So, the first
show the empty chair.
season, inspired by Star Wars The Last Jedi, is only the beginning of the additional
That's a new
content
one, right?
coming to
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
game. All post-launch heroes, maps, weapons, and
Gonna have bearded
vehicles will
Luke?
be free
Should.
for everyone who owns Star Wars Battlefront 2. Yes. And yesterday, EA announced that players who pre-order will get early access to multiplayer beta and Yoda's epic lightsaber mastery star card.
What?
Yeah, that's a thing. Words? Sorry, I don't have time to explain that.
What the fuck am I even reading?
Multiplayer across all three Star Wars eras. Space
Yoda's
battles.
Epic Mastery Star Card.
Yeah, you know,
And
that thing everyone knows about.
That thing we all
Hashtag.
love.
Playing together for years.
That's the hashtag.
Yes, right? Yes. Yes.
Yes.
We are gonna get through this part, people.
I never got okay with
am
Yoda
so
having a
honored to
lightsaber.
be
That was never
He was,
He was
okay.
like doing
or
like triple
the stupid-
backflips.
the Count
and-
Dooku thing. It was stupid.
Yeah.
I can't believe they let me do this today. And I can't wait to play the game in its entirety in November. And I get to start right now. So I'm going to go pick up my controller and I'm going to throw it over to iJustine and Golden Boy and Paul to take us to Assault on Theed, the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer.
I just didn't relate to iCarly.
Thanks so much. Hey guys, welcome to the world premiere of
But only by
Star
marriage.
Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer gameplay, Assault on Theed. We're ready to show you guys the live gameplay
Theed? What
for
was
the
Theed?
first time.
Is that from
I'm
the
host
prequel?
iJustine,
Yeah, it
and
was,
with me here today, we've got Golden Boy.
I mean,
Paul Kessler.
what are you talking about?
Is that a?
Yes, it was.
I actually
the,
heard of
It was
Golden
like the
Boy.
jungle world.
First
wasn't
of
it?
all, we're going to see
I think it's the city.
three-stage mode.
Isn't
It's
that
our
Naboo?
new
Yeah.
gameplay. We'll be showing the.
Oh,
Naboo
Theed
is
is on Naboo.
Yeah.
Be showing people going. The
Coruscant,
droids
a
are
planet?
attacking
Yeah,
Theed,
that's the
and
city-
Naboo
that's
is
the
going
city
all
planet.
City, that's where
main
the
pathway towards
Natalie
Royal
Portman
House, and
government
you
was,
escort
right?
the
Yes.
MTT tank.
Golden Boy is
From
actually the
there,
first person I've heard of
stage two,
of these like
the droids
personalities and
need to try to
YouTubers.
You've never heard of
bypass security,
iJustine?
make their way into
No.
the
I've
palace.
heard of iJustine.
Yeah,
I've heard of
I have
iJustine.
seen some Stone
The
Mountain
tank
stuff.
on the
Like that
throne
dude's
room,
kind of funny,
and there
actually.
the droids will
He's not bad.
Ideally, try to capture that from the clone army.
Okay, so that was from the
Unfortunately,
end of
clone
Phantom
army's
Menace
still
when they're
there.
charging
You just
with
try to push them
blasters
out
and everything.
And make that last stand.
Can we just take a moment here and appreciate the fact that we get to be droids in Star Wars? This is going to be awesome. I can't wait.
I feel like he almost
I'm a
just said Star Trek.
transhumanist. I always wanted to be a machine. I'll put my consciousness to the cloud. Get me out of this body.
Who are going to be competing here, and I use competing as a term because these guys are holding nothing.
Because they're in competition with one another.
We got a chance to play
This is the coolest anything from Phantom Menace has ever looked.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
for sure.
It's like that idea too of them all like coming out of that giant toaster thing is really cool.
Who's actually worked on
Especially
the
for a
game.
game like this.
So let's talk more about what we're seeing here and getting into this, because there's 3 phases to this. So currently, we're in phase 1.
That's right, and also we have
Mr. Muscle.
Can you be the ones that roll in the ball and then they unfold?
we have to, like,
yeah, I love
two
those
little
things.
guns.
We also have my boy Darkness, aka Dana.
What? What's happening? What are we doing?
Yeah,
what are we doing right now?
That's
I'm
pretty
now
great.
interested in NBA Live.
Is this a shoot?
Wait,
That was a weird cut.
What the fuck just happened?
I think they just cut to the wrong feed.
Okay.
I got
thought they were
So
trying to
all
do
of
some
their
weird
stats right now are just showing this.
NBA versus Star Wars.
Down the street of Theed here, and the pressure is on for the clones. They have to hold back the assault here, Paul.
The pressure is on for the clones.
The droids are sitting there trying to escort that MTT.
Are they going to be in the league or in the street? We don't know.
Yeah. we're going to that
First
phase
one,
two.
do you always
Right now,
switch
we're seeing
between third
some
person and first person?
special
I know the
gameplay.
hero stuff was
I think
third
Battlefront
person.
updates.
Yeah, let's actually talk about the
I think you could
specialists, and
switch,
also
actually.
You're gonna see
I can't remember.
I don't remember either.
This
In
class
Battlefront?
particular-
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you did.
I think you could, yeah.
You mean like the Star Wars Battlefront that came out like
The
a couple
newer
years ago?
one, yeah.
So the heavy class is great. They got a bit more health than your average trooper.
Oh, man.
They're also able to pop that combat shield, try to push into areas. So you can see those guys as pushers or defenders in some areas. But it looks like we got one of our vulture droids right now. Not sure who's flying this guy, but these guys are great at air-to-air, trying to take out those other ships that might be coming in, that Naboo N1 starfighter. Otherwise, they're there to provide some great ground support like we're seeing here. Trying to get
Yeah,
some
some
strafing
great ground support there.
Oh, no! Come on, man.
Missed that tower.
You just did it wrong there, buddy. Sorry.
Whatever, that looked fucking awesome.
Yeah,
like,
what?
fuck you guys.
We do. So
Like,
another
stop
thing that those
treating
air
this like it
vehicles
is
trying to take out some of the
full-on
ground vehicles that you may see.
seasoned
The droid
competitors
army
playing a
has an
fucking
AAT
game that
tank,
they're
something
experts
that's really
at.
great at troop
I like the
suppression.
serpentine running.
Yeah,
That's some
We
good.
see here a little clip of the V-wing doing that. Oh man, he's just mowing some droids down there.
There you go.
Showing off.
Yeah, that's a guy having fun playing a video game. He's like, no, I'm gonna see if I can fly through that thing.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, I don't care. It's not my stats.
For some great
Yeah, that's right, not my account.
Yeah.
And eliminate as many people as you possibly can. And also, you put the presence of an air vehicle out there. Players will fear the skies, and they will, look for cover.
K4 that had
in
that
this
achievement
map.
for flying
It's
under
already
every
difficult
bridge.
to find cover to begin with.
I think so. We're trying to get
Absolutely,
that.
and you can see right now that there is an AAT tank sitting around on the battlefield. He is probably
Uh-oh.
taking out those clone troopers, but this droid, this
real
vulture
sharp.
is really stepping it up.
What I love about this is everyone's like, oh, look at this great open map. And then when you start phase 2, it's like everything starts coming in and coming way closer together. And we were talking a little bit more about the assault class. So for somebody
Still working
who
on
has
that
just
death
started
cam.
playing this, never played any previous versions, do you feel like the assault class might be something perfect for them to pick up?
I think the assault class is yes, absolutely. It's something that is, ooh, that's painful. The assault
That's
class
gotta
is something that a lot of players will be able to jump right into. They're your frontline flanker
That's gotta hurt.
attacker. I
That's
think they're
painful.
going to be fairly easy. You can get
I
right
don't know.
in
It
and
actually
just
seemed
start
like kind of
having,
a
your
quick,
typical
painless death.
Their signature ability.
You gotta
you
admit,
see
that's
here at
gotta
the top of
hurt.
your screen, your number 2.
Also,
No, I don't think I
And
do.
switch
A
your
video
over to
game.
shotgun to get a little bit faster, and you're able to really get in there and kind of, break through those front lines.
Oh, I love it. I love
Seems
it.
like
The shotgun,
Battlefield.
man, It is so
Yeah.
good.
Battlefront.
Yeah, it's
When I
like it's
first
the
used it, it really caught me off
Battlefield
guard. I
1
wasn't
came out and
expecting
they
it.
continue
I said,
to
wait,
iterate
I
on
could
the
destroy
tech and
people. So I just charged into the
filled
room
it full of
and
Star
just
Wars
absolutely
again,
shredded
and
everyone.
yeah.
It was so fun to play with here. We also
That
seen
first one
some
probably sold
great
a lot, right?
dogfighting here.
Yeah,
I bought
think
it.
so.
It did really well,
I played it for like
and
a
then
week.
I don't know. Yeah, I think
This is
a lot of most people who bought it feel like they probably
love
played it for a
in
week.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Everybody
Just really
bought it
in any
before they
game that
realized
DICE
that
makes,
was
right?
not enough.
They
Yeah.
just always do a good job with the air combat. He's really trying to track him down. This vulture's
not
really
having much
tough.
Yeah, so let's cut away from that.
Cannot shake him.
Oh, so we got Star Wars HQ here. He's playing the assault class again.
Who
You
names
saw
themselves
he had
Star
the
Wars
signature
HQ?
purple
I think there's some
George
developers down there,
Lucas.
maybe.
To kind of suppress some of those guys, but as he rushes in.
Yeah, like I remember playing
It's actually
Great
Walt
Days
Disney
and they were
now.
all
One of the guns
being
that,
like, that was fun, but I think I'm done playing that.
Well,
specifically the frozen head of Walt Disney.
He has the controller in his mouth. Just kind of
SMG style.
That looks cool.
That
I
really
love those
shreds through
tanks.
people in close range. I was, using a little.
I mean,
I
we
wonder
want
how
to
many
give you a
people
little
can
bit
get in
more
there, or are
variety
they
this time around,
robot?
Yeah.
Also, some AAT tank action here, and this is doing what it does best. He's suppressing that point, trying to keep those
Very
clones
slowly
out of the
trying
way.
to navigate around narrow streets that it is clearly not built for.
Help me. Do I have space to back up?
He's trying to, I don't know, he's trying to flank the tank. That's not smart.
I don't know, man.
Oh.
Maybe he will.
Unnecessary roll.
I've never seen a stormtrooper do a roll like that.
Well, he's a clone.
Parry action.
Oh, we didn't get to see this one before.
Yeah,
Finally.
Some ATRTs, yes. So these
about
are
those.
great for kicking out those AATs. So these guys are a little quick. They have an ion charge ability. That way they'll be able to do a little bit more extra damage against the tank should they see it.
A little bit
so
more
you can
extra.
Imagine like 3 or 4 of these on the battlefield, really rushing around points. Like, look at this.
And if you swallow a stormtrooper, you can shoot it back out as a weapon.
What can you?
Can you get 3 or 4 of these on the battlefield, or are they like spawn?
like a robot compound. You cut that thing open and
Yeah, it's a Robo Yoshi.
okay.
Reclined and exploded.
Almost immediately.
Yeah, almost immediately.
Still flying around this thing.
Mr. Muslek.
Mr. Muselk here.
Mr. Muslek.
Later as well. And also, I did want to
That man is
highlight,
not
we
well
had an
armored.
officer, as a
I
matter
wonder
of
if there's
fact,
like a
right
blimp
next to
equivalent
One of my favorite classes.
in this game,
What is it
like
about the
like late
officer that
phase.
makes
Yeah,
it
if you
so
can kind of
unique?
call
I
in
mean,
a
my Twitch skills
just a
nowadays
blimp.
to be- I'm slower nowadays.
Old-timey
World War I blimp.
Yeah, no, it's a space blimp. What?
If they
I
just
don't
did
know.
Star Wars versus Battlefield, like that would be.
Fins on it.
Horses.
fucking Battlefield All-Stars, all the wars in one, finally.
Okay.
Who would win, World War II
What's great about some of these
versus
starfighters
vague
is these
future
are accessed through
trooper?
our new
I really
battle
do hope
points
there's like a good
So
map
instead of
because like
finding
those
a pickup
blue like energy
yeah.
ball stuff that they would shoot.
Yeah,
are really
like
cool.
catapult things.
Yeah.
how well you do, whether you're scoring points via kills, via.
And say what you
team
will
play
about Jar
assists,
Jar,
like
but
the
they had
objective,
some
like
cool
really
tech.
players
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
You're earning points continuously that will allow you
Didn't
to
he
spend
throw the
those
like
on
orb grenade into
special
the
character,
droid tank
yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
or
even
shove it
hero.
down the
And
tank hole or
Battle
whatever?
points
Sounds
that allows
great.
you to unlock all of those things.
All those things, definitely.
And also something to look out for too.
Seems like they
when we
only
get to
have
phase two,
direct
that's when
feed of like
Battlefields are
3
really gonna
people.
play a
Yeah.
role there,
Yeah.
right?
They might have had more at one point, but then someone had the cable switched and it was on
Yeah,
NBA.
basketball's on the rest of them.
Gameplay, but once we get inside,
No matter what happens,
Look,
basketball's causing
Mr.
some kind of
Musek
technical
needs
issue
to get out of
somewhere.
that. He doesn't know how to fly that
He
thing.
just loves this plane.
No, they told me I was going to be the flying one. So
there we go.
There,
That's
yeah.
not going to be happening for much longer.
Oh, Master G is just destroying him. Oh, no, he got picked off. Nice job.
But he was, I mean, he was doing
I feel like that was the one
everything
time
for his team,
Mr.
right?
Muscle
Like,
K
a
like did something
fire
cool. He shot the other plane
self-destruct
down and it wasn't on him.
Right.
Bull shark. And you can see after every respawn as well, you get those.
How many points you're earning.
Right? So
That's
you
right.
can use those later on.
This
Got
guy's
some,
name is Battlefront
specialist
Updates.
gameplay here as
I wonder
well.
where he
Maybe
works.
take off a couple faces, perhaps. That
And
would
so
be
in the
pretty
specialist
good.
class, you can also deploy different types of traps as
Yeah,
well.
absolutely. So they have access to a trip mine. So if you want to sit there and you want to be, that true sniper character, you set up some trip mines behind yourself, make sure nobody can
Only
flank
true
you.
sniper.
But really, you're there to provide some of that cover fire for your troops downrange, and it's especially potent in this area.
The name of the
because
little
it
guy
is
that
such a
cackled
big
next to
open
Jabba.
area. So that's
Little idiot
special
guy. That's right. That's my favorite Star Wars name.
More
That's up there.
bombing runs here and just absolutely tearing them up. I have to say, man, Musok is
I really like
killing
Chewbacca.
it in this world.
Yeah,
It's. I mean, you've heard it so many times that it's hard to really appreciate it, but it's a good name.
I like Newt Gunray.
Fantastic for pushing,
I like
right?
the Bull Shark. It's very subtle.
My favorite Star Wars
Cool
character
shark.
seems really good.
I like John Madden.
When playing with your buddies, you want to be able to have at least one officer available
least.
because he keeps you going in the fight.
At least. I mean, they really help push, when those heavies
Here
are
we
trying
are
to drive
again.
towards the point.
I
you
got
your
it this
officer
time.
behind
Yeah.
you,
Still flying.
making
I'm really
sure
gonna.
that
I'm really gonna get him. I mean, he's so good that no other pilots can shoot him down.
He's so good that nobody else gets a chance to use that damn
Is
thing.
this the same clip they just rolled?
That they can place on the ground.
Okay, no.
Hope you
And
can be
give a
Star
little bit
Killer
more
from
fire
Force
support to
Unleashed.
that area.
I hope so.
Trying to see if Massive G here's
I can't even remember where that takes place.
Right?
That's
He's
like
not trying
That's
to go
between
into
2 and
3 and
3.
4?
So who's up there? There's Darkness 4.
Gotta be dead before 4, right?
Just
Where's
shredding
Kyle Katarn?
everyone up here. Maybe he can get a couple.
He just
of
went into,
dark.
he siege mode?
Yeah, this is happening.
Oh yeah, so tell us about the siege mode. What,
Sure, so-
how does this play out?
In siege
you ever
mode,
play Command Conquer?
for a limited time, you're able to just
like
blow
that?
up
StarCraft or
huge
StarCraft.
areas
Yeah,
of shots.
StarCraft. Yeah,
You
sorry.
lock down your position, but you're able to have a lot more firepower.
We also just saw the B2 Super Battle Droid there as well. That's something you can get
Another
with
one of my
Battle Points
favorites.
as well.
Another one of my favorites. Yeah, and you can grab those guys via the battle point system. Those guys.
Nice. He's just messing around. How high can you go?
A lot of rapid fire. Oh,
Not that high this year.
Oh, there it is.
That was the
And
Snoop
this
Dogg
big
running to the edge of the
explosion.
map this year's,
Yeah.
this
Phase
year's
one
session.
is over. Now we start phase 2, and this is when the action really begins to pick up here.
This is
because
where
it
the
gets
game actually
really
gets good.
tight inside of that building.
All that other stuff, that was bull crap. Now let's get to the good stuff.
I mean, that could be cool if we're gonna go inside and do like corridor shooting.
Yeah, it's like a Overwatch. It's like Eichenwald.
Yeah.
You burst down the door and then get in there. It's tight corridors.
He's going to make a huge difference.
Crystal Metal Black had some of that stuff. It'd be like a ship, and then the ship gets to the island and run around there.
Anybody gets in his way, because it's those narrow corridors. It's going to be trouble.
And just waiting for the prime opportunity to push up here. Players falling. Got White Boy there. And here we go.
This is some Darth Maul action.
He's about to
Here
die.
we go, folks.
This
Darth
is where
Maul.
it starts to get interesting.
This is
Freaking scary.
Darth Maul will excel in phase 2 and phase 3 as you're inside. I mean,
can
he's a great
skateboard.
mobile attacker. He's going to
Especially
sit there
because
with
it's such
throw.
close
And he
quarters.
killed Tony Hawk in the canon of
Absolutely. I mean, some of his abilities you
he
can see here.
talking?
He's got that spin
Yes, but he
attack.
was
He's
eventually
able to
felled by Bam
just rush
Margera.
in and out of combat and just take guys out in the process.
It was funny. I was talking to Musa.
Bam cut him in half and he fell down that corridor.
Oh.
Now you just put him in like a grocery cart and rolled him down a hill.
How he wishes Darth Maul could reflect. I was like, if he
John
could
Vito.
He was subjected to 30 years of pranks and torture.
Yes, famous Star Wars character Don Vito. He's a bounty hunter, right?
Yep. Wait, that's
Boba
Boba
Fett
Fett, not Jango Fett.
It's definitely a hunter.
Yeah, it's Boba.
Look, that would be. I guess we are just mixing eras.
Yeah.
Like, this is where Boba Fett will really shine. Is with that jetpack of his, he's able to kind of float.
He can
above
go
the
meet his own
battlefield,
dad.
That's weird.
Rockets and really just take out an individual.
It's a multiplayer game. Like it's
Yeah.
not,
Yes, it doesn't need to
you
stick
can't-
to canon. Sure.
Last game, we've given him a bit new tricks. He's got
Star
a
Wars
new
Bounty Hunter, you
rocket
played
that
as
will
Django, right?
He also has this rocket barrage instead of just one rocket. He's able to really just
For my turret.
Nice. Also, one thing to keep in mind, we saw the B2. Here we go.
Show me more Darth Maul.
Clone
That's
side,
the coolest
there
part.
are
Yeah.
specialists,
Some of the footage
characters
that
you
leaked
can
had
pick up as
like
well. We haven't
a good
seen
chunk
much
of Darth
it yet,
Maul
but
in
that
it.
would be the clone.
I never thought I'd be saying that. Show me more Darth
Show me
Maul.
more Darth Maul. You know?
Has the jump jets that you love from Battlefront, the
wasted
original.
character.
Yeah, like this redemption of Darth Maul is really weirding me out. Like people liking a thing from episode 1.
I mean, that was the thing people liked from
Yeah,
that
I guess
movie.
so.
Yeah.
He will just lay down.
Yeah, like before the movie came out, people were like, "Look
Yeah.
at that guy, he's badass." And it was only the movie that was like,
Jesse was able to
"Oh."
find him
I
on
really
the
like the discussions of trade blockades. That was what I really took away from that movie.
Who was Darth Maul again?
Ray
Wasn't it-
Park.
Just some asshole.
Okay.
You know, you gotta give him
Ray
Yeah,
Park,
you're saying
but he
who
didn't
played
do
it?
the,
Yeah.
he didn't
Ray
do the
Park.
voice. He's got to play Toad in the X-Men movies. Martial
Yeah.
artist.
Okay. Somebody who did the voice?
Yeah. Some other guy did the voice.
Yeah,
Someone
that's why I was
weird.
asking if he was talking, because I wonder if they
Oh.
went out and got that dude
But it
for
also
this.
heals you back up. So it's here we got some of the jump troopers.
Oh boy, and here we go. It's
Oh, boy.
getting ready for phase 3 in just a little bit. There's a jump trooper. We talked about him before. Jump trooper.
jump.
Super fun
That's
to
a really
play.
bad
But
name.
again, you know, it's attached
Jump
to a
trooper?
specialist
Clone
now.
I think it
jump
works.
So not everyone's gonna
It's
have
very
to do
descriptive.
You know what you get.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's more
But I'm
descriptive
gonna
than
be excited at the
Stormtrooper.
top of the
Yeah, it's true. They don't have like lightning powers or anything.
That's the Emperor.
People, a lot of people.
What is even happening?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm super excited to play as her.
What's her name from?
She's a
Ray?
quite a powerful
Ray,
player.
yeah.
Don't run.
There's some of her
She got,
abilities.
you know, she got
I hope there's a
out of that one.
level where you
Don't
play
run.
as Anakin and have to murder a bunch of children.
No, she's fine. She got back up.
No, but
So
Ray
how
has,
does her
Ray has
mind
force.
trick?
I would just immediately go to the dark side.
Absolutely.
Like, it
So
seems so much
Ray's mind
better.
trick is something that
There are
against,
drawbacks.
all enemies.
And you get all
use
wrinkly.
a little bit. Your controls will kind of work against you, making you. A little
Wait, was that
bit
Han Solo giving
Yeah,
up?
you know, yeah.
Just so you guys know, this
Han
is
Solo
when
just-
it gets insane.
So I wonder if you only get the hero characters in the
Because
third phase of
there's
this
so
mode.
much going on
seems
here.
that
And,
way.
was that a little Han?
We saw a little Han, yeah.
Little Han.
It's a little
He
Han.
plays Lil Han.
Little tiny Han.
We saw it earlier. So
2-inch Han.
Hey guys. Initial life, we'll show you how many
They're
battles
into the
you have.
baby
Some
Groot.
people have enough points to get those reinforcements.
So they're gonna bring Han back to Fast and Furious and be like, "I'm Han's son."
Yeah.
Played by
Lil
the same,
Han.
same actor.
His jump trooper here, you know, with his rocket launcher and his jump pack, trying to be mobile, trying to fly into
Be the
that,
dudes from
that
the
last
raid,
zone
since
and
they were in Force
capture
Awakens.
points.
This is really where heavies are going to.
I'm trying to think which would be cooler, Han Solo in Fast and Furious or Han from Fast and Furious in Star Wars.
Just absolutely
I think Harrison
dominating
Ford would really
close
nail it
needs
in
to
if
push
he was
out.
in Fast and Furious. I think he wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
So many lives
otherwise.
left that the Separatists
Do you know when this is out?
to their team.
November.
Really
Yeah.
run through this
The movie's in December, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she said November.
That will
Yeah.
be
Sounds
it.
right.
The Separatists will win.
I wish they were
this
showing more of the
game.
story mode stuff.
Not
Yeah,
so good
yeah.
for my boys when they
Yeah,
come on.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like they made such a big deal out of it being in there.
So I'm excited.
I'm excited because like
They didn't say it was good.
Okay.
They said it was
They
in
said
there.
this was good.
Yeah.
it's so cool when Titanfall did that well, like introducing that campaign. So like I'd be way into it if this
Maybe
pulled it
I
off
am.
too.
This is like, I mean, this is maybe just picking hairs here, but like, doesn't it seem a little too polished for something to call something a pre-alpha build? You know, I think of like
Those
a
terms have been completely muddied. at
like,
this
shouldn't
point.
those just be kind of like block and placeholders?
This is their vertical slice.
This is the one
Yeah.
map that exists right
Yeah,
now.
like they've got one map.
Han Solo's just getting torn up.
It's going to be trouble.
It's like
And it's
too
probably
soon, man.
unbalanced.
Can't relive Force
Yeah,
Awakens
and
again. You
it's
know,
probably
like,
locked.
don't do
Oh,
it.
some hot
Maul is just destroying
episode 7
absolutely
spoilers from that
everything.
guy.
I mean, is there any tips
Oh, really?
to taking him
Yeah.
down?
I mean,
Han Solo,
He was like, oh, Han Solo's getting torn up. It's too soon.
Oh yeah.
Blasters.
Han Solo versus Darth Maul would be over pretty quick.
Play the game, Darth Maul.
He was our MVP. Look at that.
Nice stuff.
Wait.
Muso, congratulations.
This thing isn't 5 months. Okay, I was gonna say that seemed like way more than 5 months.
I think that was just top 5
Guys,
players.
that was it. What did you guys think?
That looks really cool.
That's Star Wars.
It looks like you would expect it to look. I guess.
Yeah, freaking
I'm excited.
awesome.
What
I
do you think
love
those
it.
boxes in
It's
front of them are?
I love the class-based gameplay personally.
Those things.
Those are mixer
Again,
boxes, right?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
they must have got. Maybe they got.
You think there's
it's a
gameplay on
headphone
them or
mixer.
something?
I
I
want
don't know what it is.
Maybe they did. Maybe
Play
they
of the
did.
game.
Why did they go back
There
for
it
that?
is.
That was the play of the game.
You know, because although maybe it was.
Get to that NBA shot too.
Actually, I think it's just a crash montage. I think that's what we're going to do at this point. It's just all crashing all the time. I'm down with that.
But it was Nuzak. I mean, he's sitting there, getting as many battles.
Gotta crash something.
For his next life.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, yeah, this is it.
Yeah. Nap time.
He'll be getting more and more things.
Yeah, that's right. And again, just the game.
fire.
One thing I do want to compliment the team on, EA and DICE, just the way the game looks. It's so beautiful, especially seeing this part of the
Can't jump
story.
up
You
there.
can't get up there? Can you get up there? I think I can get. No, I can't get up there.
Yeah, I can't get there from here.
Managed to do so. I mean, kudos on that one. Once again, just dropping jaws everywhere.
Close quarter stuff seems cool.
I mean, the team back
I'm
there
more
is
into that
amazing.
than
Incredible things. I mean, you can see
It like
so
looks
pretty.
really
Just
cool
look at
too.
this
Like all the
laser
just
fighters.
yeah.
It's
You've got like 3 or 4
Debris
guys.
and stuff,
Dude throws a grenade and you storm it.
Yeah, but think about how much cooler it'd be if you were playing as
I would just
Reinhardt.
crush it right now. Like we get it. The game looks
everything.
good,
It'd be a lot cool. Look at how little that guy's shield was.
Yeah, I know.
And overall, I mean, I have to say, I can't wait to get my hands on it.
I have to say this. They told me to. I have to say
I have to
this.
say, you can pre-order this game right now.
I literally have to say that.
Yeah, exactly.
They won't give me my check afterwards.
These headphones are
You
rigged
guys,
to
that was
explode.
so awesome. Now, if you guys are in LA,
Whatever
you
you
can come
said
join us
was
at FanFest this weekend. And if you come down on Monday, we've got a chance for you guys to win a trip to Gamescom in Germany this
Mega
August.
Winter.
All you have to do is come and play, which is, I mean, that's not asking too much. And you have to be the best player of your match, and you guys will be entered to win a trip for 2 to Cologne, Germany, and a full pass to Gamescom. You've been before.
Yeah, I've been
Which
there.
one of you wants to come to Germany with me when I win? Dan?
Yeah, I'll go. I've been. They're lovely,
It's
lovely,
insane.
right?
So you're not,
think-
you-
Are they big on cheese? They're big on sausage.
You're gonna be
Sausage.
Saturday.
Okay.
You get the trip. You and Buddy. Oh, you're gonna have a good time. It's a fun time. Hopefully, I'll
It
see
is.
you there.
Well, if you guys like Star Wars like we do and you guys want to play as your favorite heroes and villains, you guys can download Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes right now on Android or
That's okay.
iOS. And you can play as
Hang on,
any of
what?
the iconic
A
characters
Galaxy
you
of
guys have
Heroes.
and many more.
Didn't that get really
Well,
big?
I also heard
Yes,
that you're,
people
like that, right?
Battlefront
Super
2,
popular.
because you've
Matt
been
Roy
playing
plays quite a bit of it.
lot
Yeah.
Galaxy of Heroes.
I play a ton of
Forgot I
Galaxy
wanna quit
Heroes.
Clash
I've played
Royale
that game every day since it
I
launched.
recommend that.
I've actually spent about $1,000.
You should.
More money.
Oh,
Definitely cool.
I do have a problem.
Yeah,
I lost my
But
Clash
there's
Royale
just so
save
much
when I got my
Star
new
Wars
phone.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta pick it up.
Feel better?
Yeah, I know my brother
I know it does. I've
used
quit
one,
before.
So I guess I have to make that.
Yeah, I was actually playing. I started playing in December, so around the holidays, that's pretty much all I did. It was great.
I hate my family.
I haven't played it since, though. Anyway.
can't really say
Well,
spend
thank you guys so much for
$1,000
joining
in
us
it.
here.
Yes, he
Stay
did.
tuned to Battlefront2.com
He's a
for more
whale.
about the game, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks, Paul. Golden Boy, this was incredible. And now I'm going to send it over to Patrick for more.
Okay, all right. I thought I was like
I
starting to
thought they
wonder,
were
like,
done.
are we done with the press conference? And now this is like,
They got to
Thank
do their
you,
summary.
everyone.
yeah.
And thank you to the real rock stars of this show, the development teams inside EA. You are truly amazing.
One day you'll get your due.
Looks very tired.
One day a
Now,
very
we
handsome
can't
man
wait
will tell me
for
I'm a
more
rock
of you to
star.
play. And there's more coming. Stay tuned online for a closer look at some of our biggest game. And remember, EA Play is for all of you, our players. Thank you all for joining us. Now, let's play.
Play the game. No single player stuff.
That's weird. You gotta
Free
have
to
something
play.
for Gamescom.
I'm
Cool.
the
I
force.
wonder if it'll show up tomorrow. They said
Oh.
something about reveals at Xbox.
That was
Yeah,
a
they're
diff-
showing
that
that
was the
Anthem
BioWare
video.
thing.
They said
Yeah.
it. They said it about multiple things.
I could see them doing that.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, maybe when they get into their like Scorpio block of that and
yeah.
start talking about third-party stuff, like
Yeah,
it
like-
seems like EA is into that.
There we
thing.
go.
Yep.
Otherwise-
the music!
It's
Like, how did is this turn-based? Like,
yeah, kinda, it's like,
Final
yeah,
Fantasy Tactics? Like, what is this
sorta,
thing?
not even that. I
We're
don't
here in
think.
Hollywood, California. at
And there is
EA
no one
Play.
playing Galaxy of Heroes right
Today
now.
About Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and a brand new character we have come to the game we teased last week.
Luke
Grand
Skywalker.
Admiral Thrawn.
But with
Today
two
I'm joined
Ys.
by Cassandra Gomez, community manager for Galaxy of Heroes, also known as Cozy Spoon in the
Hi.
community, and Daniel McLaren, lead designer on Galaxy of Heroes, also goes by Not Really a Jedi.
It's true, I'm not actually a Jedi.
Conference
but
is
I'm
over,
excited
right?
to be here.
Yes, it is.
It
We don't
is.
have to watch this.
I think
I
that
wanna get into it. I'm
I
excited
think that
with just the Empire
a
rework.
way,
A Way Out?
was
Yeah.
Bringing it to the
definitely
holiday.
the thing.
That-
out of
It was the most
this.
surprising,
Yeah.
certainly.
Yep. I think a lot of that looked really good.
Yeah.
Way Out, Need for Speed,
Need
I'm
for
really
Speed,
curious
that
about
was
now.
my-
Star Wars looks
looking
awesome.
forward
Like,
to
that was actually a super solid press conference, I think.
Just
Yeah.
based on their history, I remain skeptical of NBA, you know, and I probably will until that thing comes out.
Well, you have
but
to
Totally.
make your
yeah.
choice in it.
They have not earned a level of credibility with basketball.
not yet.
Did they say when that thing was going to come out?
They just said this, like, I assume this fall.
Yeah.
When does the season start?
Usually around October.
Okay.
Oh.
So maybe they're just planning for
Yeah.
that and try to get back on regular track with it. Yeah, no.
But beyond that,
all that stuff looks fine. The A Way Out looks really good.
Yeah.
Need for Speed looks about how I kind of figured it would at this point. You know,
Based on
when they talked about like, hey, it's going to be a 3-player story, kind of heisty sort of thing. Like the screenshots they put out, you look at it and you go like, oh, these are cutscenes, huh? And driving into and out of cutscenes can be really dynamic and fun, but if they lean on it too much, that would be my concern.
Do you think that was indicative of how it's going to be, like the way they kept cutting to the camera stuff?
Yeah,
I think that was the game.
I think
really?
That's yeah.
I hope they don't do that too much.
Yeah, if it's going to be all the time,
you know,
that's going to
maybe
get
it ends up
tiresome.
being like these are the big missions you're building up to, and these are the ones that are extra cinematic.
Big
but I wonder if the
story
rest of them
missions.
are just going to be like take out 10 guys. You know, if they just end up being like burnout, you know, missions
But
or
like,
something like that. Who knows?
I would be into a very set PC kind of driving game like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
you know,
there's room for it now.
Like
I mean-
bridges are just exploding, and
I mean, wasn't the last one just like a bunch of time trials and stuff? Just tuner stuff.
The last one was just like a really repetitive mission types, like over and over again, as you leveled up in the different disciplines, and then occasionally you got a bit of FMV that made you go like, oh man, this should be better.
Have they said if it's going to be like an open map, or is it going to be set?
They said open world, yeah. I don't know. Like that game also, like it kind of does directly remind me of The Run, which was again like the last time they tried to do kind of a larger story like that, and The Run had like quick time events where you were out of the car or jumping over dumpsters and stuff, and that was a rough thing.
Okay.
But you know they've taken a year off, and you know had some changes around the top of that team, I guess, and we'll see. It looks really nice.
They didn't mention anything about multiplayer in that demo for Payback, right?
Right. No.
Like co-op or
yeah, because you know keep in mind like
whatever.
the last couple of Need for Speeds have been the like pull out and you're always online.
Yeah.
You know, so like the thing that they said, like they made that announcement that was like, yo, you can pause in this game, you can play it offline. Like so they're really kind of leaning into that just to like kind of make the emphasis of just like look, we know. Because like that last game when they had all that multiplayer stuff, like you never used it. It was a huge waste. It was a huge waste of potential with the way that they handled their open world always online stuff. So that's smart. I assume that they would definitely have some kind of multiplayer in there for whatever. But
I think yes. I think aside, I mean, that kind of seemed a little known quantity, and I think they didn't show anything really from Anthem. So I guess
I guess we'll find out about that tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll find out more tomorrow, I guess. Like obviously that's a big new thing, and they'll show it on us. It'll be one of the big Scorpio things, I guess. So we'll see that stuff.
That was the BioWare thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the sci-fi thing.
No, none of the other Star Wars properties making any appearance.
No.
Skate. No Skate.
No Peter Moore.
Skate 4 Die.
No mention of Mass Effect.
So actually, this is the most disappointing AA conference ever.
No, I mean,
no, it was fine for the most.
If you think about their last few, there was that one they had. Was that 2 years ago, or was that 3? Where it was just like they showed like the equivalent of like we scribbled this on a napkin and here's
that was 2 years
Criterion's
ago.
game.
Yeah.
Here's and they had so many things that were just kind of non-games at that stage that they've seemed to have learned from that, and this is like a real meat and potatoes look at like games that will be out.
Yeah,
you mean like that Criterion driving thing that
What is
never
that? That's
that
not
multi-vehicle.
here.
The Criterion's working on
the
Battlefront.
helicopters.
Yeah,
ATVs.
Criterion's working on Battlefront.
Yeah.
I don't expect that game.
Yeah,
will
that
ever,
weird prototype thing will never come out.
that will ever. Yeah, that will ever even be a game, really. And then the sports stuff.
They're leaning big on those single-player campaign, like storytelling type
That's
stuff.
like NBA really kind of started doing that in the cinematic way, right?
Yeah,
I mean, they've
NBA
obviously
2K,
had create a player and bring it up through. They've done that in EA sports games.
And so the
before,
one from
but-
FIFA last year was apparently very. I don't play FIFA, but like people I know who love FIFA said it was actually a
Lil
good.
Wayne said it was really good.
Yeah, no, Lil
It
Wayne
was great.
he called me up and he was like, "You've got to see the story mode.
You got to see two things: one, the story mode; two, I'm in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5.
Yep. But then Madden. This is the first time they're doing that.
Right. Yeah, and that makes sense. I think their like Street League NBA Live stuff seems
new.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. That stuff doesn't seem like I want a good street basketball game. There's not been one for a while now.
Yeah, like you said, Jeff, if it plays like the standard game,
Yeah,
just
but
on
if that's just like 3-on-3
I bet
3-on-3
you that's
NBA
it.
Live, which I bet is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
This says something about like different rules or something. So maybe
right. But you're probably not going to be doing like NBA
losers
Street,
out,
Super
you know,
Dunks and all
or
that
whatever.
stuff.
Slam ball
Winners
rules.
Okay.
Slam ball does rule.
Yes.
It really.
I'm on record.
It really does. It's fine. I'm glad you said it. Someone finally coming out and making a firm statement.
I think for what this is, which is a EA Plays event with a press conference in it. It is quadrupling down on community streamers, the whole thing.
Yeah, I thought that was an interesting approach, like literally taking people and having like, okay, you're gonna literally present this part of the press conference. I think is like I see why in a meeting that would sound like a good idea, and I think it's probably the right way to go.
It's a trend that is continuing.
Yeah.
Like this isn't the first year. I think that it's probably working for them. Obviously, it's working for them, or you don't do it, right? And they are continuing down that.
Yeah.
I also thought the traditional presenters were really good this year.
Yeah.
Like the way out guy and then the girl that's in Battlefront. Like everyone was comfortable and solid.
Yeah.
Nothing too ridiculous.
No.
Slow start, but then I think once it started moving.
Yeah. I think the Battlefront stuff I think actually could have been way tighter. Like I understand like, hey, let's show one full match, like cool, but maybe they just didn't have enough interesting camera angles, or maybe these people had not played enough of the game.
Something else, like them talking about it or something, and that would have got a little boring.
Right.
Like,
I would have rather have like had someone explaining the flow of the match while showing it like a little more expertly than like that guy crashed.
Yeah.
And
like they were kind of introducing the different stages of the match, but they weren't necessarily getting too into the weeds with like what that actually means or what triggers that stuff. It seems like an objective-based mode, but I feel like I didn't ever see an objective. Other than just like an icon on a map far away, it really was just like fall back. Which I assume whatever. I mean, Battlefield has done that type of mode for a lot of time now, so that's not too surprising, I guess.
And when they
pitched showing a little more Need for Speed here.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
It's boost.
It's going to be like the start of a mission type thing. Yeah, this looks really nice. I assume this is running on a PC.
Some good dust clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah. And car customization and stuff like that looked interesting in the trailer, but I'd be curious to see like how much control you really have over that. If it is just like you made it into an off-road car and now it has off-road look. Or if it really is like a part by part sort of thing.
Need for Speed experience we've ever built. So you can find your own path. I mean, we've got
yeah, I almost kind of want to hear this just to see what they're.
When you're free roaming, you can go off road. You can explore this world.
Free roam.
Tons to explore and tons to find.
Love that gas station.
So what's going on here? There's the truck. That's what we got to take down.
Point. The crew.
Okay. Well, it looks like they started the mission, so the mission will be the mission.
All right. Going whiz past here and then.
They talked about their Battlefront DLC. Right. Their free
some free stuff in there.
The Czar stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see more coming up.
For a multiplayer-focused game, like the free add-on stuff, I think is kind of how you have to do it.
Oh, for sure.
So that's they
tell that to Capcom.
Wait a minute, that one has the full license plate.
That's the bad guy.
That's funny. I bet maybe
it has the A.
Maybe they spelled it wrong when they were like prepping the demo.
Yeah, I think you could probably just customize it.
Yeah, you've been able to customize it for kind of a while now, so that's not too surprising. Yeah, this looks nice, and like it was running when they did that gameplay demo because it got framey in a couple of spots. So if they were faking the whole thing, they wouldn't show it like that. So that's cool, and they're letting people play this. So
I would like to play this.
Do they
go play this?
They have their EA Play event going on all weekend, or is it just today?
So it's 3 days.
Yeah, a couple of days.
Yeah, a couple of days. Yeah, after this, and then I think they'll be shut down before E3 starts proper. But this is pretty much, for all intents and purposes, this event is their E3 showing.
It is a different feeling thing. Like it feels like they're not doing E3; they are doing their own event and showing stuff that is like playable and going to be in the near future. And leaving the other stuff maybe to Microsoft or other partners to do the Hey, here's the teaser stuff, and
here's how this stuff's going to look on Microsoft's new box, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's a different feeling thing.
Yeah. I'm surprised that there was no but I guess it's a sequel, so maybe they don't have to. I was surprised there was no and you can play this Battlefront 2 thing right now. Or there was no kind of right now thing. Which
you put Star Wars Galaxy.
Okay, yeah.
That's still a thing, right?
A new character coming to that. So, all right. Well, anyone else have anything to add about Electronic Arts?
E3 has started.
E3, it's on. It's Saturday afternoon, and we're already in it. So.
No escape.
No escape. No fate. Cool.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm excited. Right. I want to see what Anthem is.
Yeah. Well, we'll
I guess tune in tomorrow.
That's tomorrow morning, right? What time are we back on?
10? 9:30?
I think it's 2.
We are going to be back on in. That's not the website I'm trying.
How many hours until we're back on?
I think Microsoft is at
20. That sounds correct.
20.
We will be back on. God damn it! All right, internet. Oh, here we go.
We'll be around.
We will be back on in a little under 24 hours. So we'll be back on. I guess it'll end up being 1:30 Pacific time tomorrow to start getting ready for Microsoft. We'll see what leaks between now and then. If anything else kind of squirts out.
You don't want leaks from Microsoft.
Yeah, right?
Squirty leaks.
What? All right, we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody, you guys, for
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Abby, Jason, over there. Hi, how's it going?
Thanks,
Good?
Abby.
Right,
Thanks, Jason.
Awesome. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. E3 2017 is going to happen, or is happening, or will happen.